A beautiful look at downtown Saskatoon. It is our final night at the trials. It is the gold medal game on the men's side.
The best gathered, the best played. Now the best remain. Tonight, two teams look to add to their list of achievements. Brad Gushue.
At this stage of my career, I'd enjoy that experience so much more. I know how important it is and how special it is. Love to have it again.
Brad Jacobs.
We're really just here to cherish this moment, and we put all of our efforts and energy towards this event. We're hoping for a great showing.
To the victor, a trip to Beijing and an opportunity to wear the maple leaf. Team Gushue, Team Jacobs. The final from the curling trials. Next.
Some of the best curlers in Canada and the world battling all week long. SaskTel Center. The Winter Games, February 4th. Countdown is on, 67 days away, and one of these teams tonight will join Jennifer Jones in China. It is the men's final, and they are two of the best in the business coming into this event. How about Brad Jacobs, ranked #1 in the world? A lot of Olympic experience on that team, and same goes for Brad Gushue, ranked #3 in the world coming in. What a beautiful matchup. Can't wait. Even I'm nervous for this one. So you're all set for the gold medal game. Come on inside the building. Glad you're watching our coverage on TSN. I'm Brian Mudrick. It is incredible when you look at the experience. The 8 players on the ice tonight. You add it up. You have 6 Olympic gold medals. You have 7 world championships and 18 prior titles. You got that coin at home. Flip it. I mean, it could come down to one mistake. They have been wonderful all week long. Maybe the only difference, Gushue winning 7-6 in an extra-ended round-robin play, and that's why he got the bye to the final. So 3 made the playoffs. It was semifinal Saturday, yesterday, and this maybe shocked a lot of people. Not the 2 teams in it, but the final score. Brad Jacobs and his team, they came out like power horses in this game. This in 3, a chance for 4 against Kevin Cooey, bang off his own, and wow. So Cooey, who won the trials back in 2017 in Ottawa, ran into a hot squad. They scored 4 twice in the game. It was handshakes after 6 ends. As the Olympic gold medalist from Sochi moving on to the final against Brad Gushue, of course, winning that Olympic gold in Italy back in 2006. Can't wait for this one. 2 of the best in the business, and with more, let's set it up to Vic Rutter.
And on this Sunday night, we do say hello, Canada, welcome back. Cheryl Russ alongside. Brian is so right. There's so little to choose between these two. So it's likely going to come down to some intangible, and what might it be for Brad Jacobs?
It's a different Brad Jacobs. He's relaxed and he's confident and he's composed, and that's allowing him to make everything. And it's also giving the 3 in front what they need to be at their very best, and they are. And if you watch closely how Mark Kennedy works with Brad Jacobs in the house, gentle reminder now and then of what he needs to be and where they need to be in the game, and he also keeps him in the moment.
I know it has.
Perfect all week, and now's their opportunity to go for gold.
And I apologize with the noise, I didn't hear you. I know it's been 16 years since you played and won. And yes, the players have changed a little bit, but what hasn't changed and maybe what has?
What has not changed is right here, this massive game in front of a big crowd. But what has changed, in my opinion, is Brad Gushue's appreciation for the Winter Olympic Games. You can attest, it's life-changing, it really is. And you don't appreciate it till you get there. He's been there. That's what's driven Brad Gushue for 16 years, 10 years with this squad, a whole decade for this game tonight.
Well, listen, a lot of people here applauding for this, the start, but a lot of Rough Rider fans here, too, have been applauding the Rough Riders' overtime win against Calgary. And here we go. First to enter from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, it is Team Gushue. You know, you talk about the difference in demeanor for Jake. There's a difference in demeanor for this team as well, more by committee.
It is. You can see Brad, and he'll look towards the 3 in front of him, and they're a true team together. They're making some important calls and critical decisions.
From the Yellowstones, from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, crank it up for Team Jacobs.
So will it be Sochi all over again? We have Jones going. Will Jacobs join her? And look at, you've got the number 1, number 2. 3 of those are number 1 in statistics. E.J. Harnden, number 3. There's not much to choose.
Well, there really isn't. They were just on fire in the semifinal. That's when you want to get the hottest carried into tonight.
Lead, Jeff Walker. Second, Brett Gallant. Third, Mark Nichols. And to the skip, Brad Gushue.
As Russ mentioned, 10 years in the making. That's how long these 4 have been together.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Team Jacobs. Lead, Ryan Harnden. Second, E.J. Harnden. Third, Mark Kennedy.
And he is the key addition to this team.
And the skip, Brad Jacobs.
So here we go. We expect it to be loud and rocking. It is the final of the men's side of the curling trials. Gushue, Jacobs, when we come back.
It's exciting. It's the position we want to put ourselves in, and if we have one solid game on Sunday night, we're going to represent Canada at the Olympics. So we're pumped, we're excited, but we also know that there's a lot of work to do. We're going to play Jacobs, and we're looking forward to it.
Wearing the maple leaf at the Olympics is a little bit heavier. It feels a little bit heavier. There's a lot of expectations. There's a lot of pressure that comes with wearing that maple leaf. It's a little bit of a burden to the athletes because Canada has done so well historically. Right now, we're here. We're looking forward to competing.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Curling Trials are brought to you in part by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada, by BKT Tires and OK Tire, by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, and by Sponge Towels, made for real-life messes.
It was last Tuesday afternoon when Gushue won 7-6 in an extra end over Brad Jacobs. Time to meet the teams now, and it's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. We'll start with Team Gushue out of the Remax Center, St. John's Curling Club, skipped by 41-year-old Brad Gushue with Jeff Walker, Brett Gallant, and Mark Nichols. And a happy birthday to Jeff Walker today. Team Jacobs, they hail from the Sioux Curlers Association in Sault Ste. Marie. 36-year-old Brad Jacobs, backed up by the Brush brothers, Ryan and E.J. and Mark Kennedy at third. So this is interesting because of the fact that Gushue did get the bye to the final by virtue of his win in round robin, but he got his choice. One last rock or stones. He's elected to take the hammer. Jacobs, well, he takes the stones, and he takes the set of yellows from yesterday when he crushed Cooey 8-3 in 6. So Jacobs plays yellow, Gushue plays the red, has the last rock. Getting us underway, the Jacobs lead is Ryan Harnden.
Come on, go. Right up.
What do you think of that move right there by, would you always take the hammer regardless?
Oh, yes.
I would, yes. I think it's, a lot of these teams, and you look at Gushue's record with the hammer, it's incredible. So that's the opportunity, and he knows it.
The only time I've ever done it is when you're stuck on a sheet with the rocks that you're stuck with, and if they're really bad, you just donate those to the other team, and a hammer might not make that big a difference. But both these teams have charted every single rock all week, and they know what they're throwing with, so hammer's the key.
37 years of age today. Again, happy birthday, Jeff Walker. And maybe the present will be a maple leaf jacket. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we will start with Brad Jacobs.
Well, The Harnden brothers are like two of the very best at setting up the angles. You know, they are really good. That's what they end up doing is they get those angles, they watch the releases of the throwers, and then they come down and they run everything out and open it up, and then they control the front. That's one of the big things that I think they do is they keep that front in control, and then that gives Brad Jacobs the opportunity to run something back for a big one.
Hard, Mark! Hard, Mark!
And right away, center guard, they come around, and here they go again. Jacobs, little rub, little roll, spins just to the gravity, maybe the top of the button. All right, the keys for Brad Gushue.
Yeah, a little more than half.
Well, brushing IQ, and what I mean by that is we watched Gallant actually win the Brier for Brad Gushue by picking that 10-foot slow spot in St. John's, Newfoundland. And that's what the big advantage they might have here, and drop the hammer. You can't let it go. You can't let them flip it. You got to get your deuce in the first half of the game and keep control going into the second half.
Close, Mark.
And the keys are brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue, an obvious choice for Western Canadians for over 95 years. And it happened here too, midway through round robin. He did pick up on it again. Brett Gallant, I think he said something like 9 to 10 feet you need to throw more. So yeah, he's very aware.
Both these front ends, they won't miss much. They'll watch releases, break points.
I still think you give this a go.
I think the Harnden brothers have gone a long way to getting Mark and Brad into that #1 position.
That rolled almost far enough to stop the double. I don't think you can make the double and get it out of the rings, but you can kind of crash into the side of it, maybe get it open.
Clean, curl, hard. Okay, good.
A little bit off the side, bounces forward.
Just a great shot.
Couldn't do much better than that, really.
Right, you couldn't do it much better than that. Now that you've kicked the red out in a makeable position.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it ended up being pretty good, Jeff.
Yeah.
This entire Jacobs team looks more relaxed. They've worked a lot. I know they worked with Adam Kingsbury for a few years. They worked, you know, they still work with Arthur Perlini. They've worked a lot of the mental side of the game and where they need to be and how they need to be.
Well, it was just a lot of wasted energy, I think they decided, and they found out.
Whoa, it's good. Whoa, clean. Whoa, Mark. Whoa, watch the roll.
Pushes it through, rolls it away.
Great shot.
Nice.
And no double.
What do you like?
Rolled further than I thought.
Wouldn't be surprised though. Okay. Hack weight on the nose.
Shouldn't be too bad. Nope. No. See a little
This
good.
is fine.
Think you'll get some decent curl, but okay. Get the weight right.
Even if they rolled out a bit to the left, then Gushue doesn't roll back in, you might have a chance at a double.
Yes.
Be high, but
Just making this one and hanging around. You don't want to crash or flip right by it.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Mark now.
Kennedy trying to help this over.
Okay, great throw, Each.
He nearly gets to nose, and he didn't even flirt with the guard.
What way do you like?
Good shot. Sorry, 11 throw each.
I got 11 on
But
that.
it's really hard not to give him a double unless you go to there.
So 5 rocks, 10 ends, 38 minutes thinking time. 2
Even half.
90-second timeouts.
Board? Yeah.
It's only quite a bit more for board, eh?
yeah, they're even talking about if they nose this or even roll outside, there's a double, so try and roll back in a little bit underneath that center.
Yeah, edge on edge even.
Would be perfect.
Little hard.
Yeah.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Clean.
A little hard.
Yep.
Clean.
Yes.
Hard. Still a little hard.
Hard.
Nichols.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Now, can they get across the nose just enough to roll it underneath?
Good shot.
Oh, very nice. Rick Gallant said to me before the game, I said, so what do you want? What's the difference going to be? He says,
Nice shot.
us having the rock in our hand, last shot in the 10th.
Wow.
He thinks they're that closely matched.
And even if they aren't, you want to be prepared for that.
Go for nose. Something good will happen with nose.
Huge shot here. You don't want to flash this one. You got to make a couple doubles to get out of it.
Yep.
He's brought balance to this team, certainly.
Yep. Yes, 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 yes.
As Mark Kennedy.
Hard.
Now the
Whoa,
Hartons
whoa,
have got
whoa.
him. You're going to run it back? Going to get it?
Atta
Yeah, are you
boy.
coming across? Oh, goodness! What a way to start. Mark Kennedy.
He's brought more than balance. Brilliant shot first end.
Go, Mark.
That's unbelievable.
Thanks. That way. Dead straight.
Both teams threw a couple shots down the center, but again, educated guess to make the double, and he had it out of his hand.
I got the yellow.
Good boy. Good boy.
Well, that takes the end away, doesn't it?
And it also sends a message really to both teams that you're only going to get so many chances because they can take it away in a heartbeat.
All right, so we talked earlier in the week, Cheryl, about having respect. Every team has had respect for Jacobs and that ability to run back. So you would have thought that guard may have been the perfect distance. It wasn't. So where do you put him now?
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, that guard was, in my opinion, in the right distance to make that run back the toughest, because if it's any higher, they're coming around it with hacker board weight and getting shot stoned. So you just got to wait for that one moment where somebody's off slightly with the throw and you get a chance there. A lot of patience through this game. It'll be 10 long ends that you grind it out. We saw it this afternoon.
Whoa.
Solid board. Weight's good.
Same weight as Brett.
A little solid. Pretty good.
Just clean it.
Mark Nichols.
Hey, shot Mark.
What? Just throw. I'll be around a 10, I think, or 10-1.
It felt like I kicked hard.
Yeah. Thanks, Marcus.
Yeah, give me less. Yeah.
I'll say it every time. I'm just so respectful. The game. There is Nichols going by Kennedy. Says nice shot, and
Just
he
clean.
said, I said thank
Just
you.
easy
I
clean.
mean, my gosh, you just had your pocket picked.
Clean.
It still and always will be a gentleman's game. I hope that never goes away.
Pulling a bit. Nice, Brad. Good throw. Board? Yeah.
I think you could see the difference in this Jacobs team when they played Cooey, and we've seen it. They've been in 7 straight Brier playoffs until last year in the bubble, but hadn't won it. And I think it was always because they were exhausted by the time they got to the playoffs, just from the intensity. But you saw them against that Cooey team. They were rested, ready to play, and they performed.
Hard, Brett.
Whoa.
Rolls it away, changes the position, and does he hang it on the edge? Yeah, sure does.
Definitely want to nose it.
Normal.
We thought it was interesting this morning.
Yeah, heavy.
The
All three of them look similar.
Gushue team was out here practicing because they had that bye yesterday, and the one person that wasn't here was Brad Gushue, and so when asked, no, the rest of us just consider it a morning skate as an NHL team might before a game, and he just elected to stay home. He was quite content with the way the team's playing, and so here he is tonight.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, okay. That's fine. Good throw, Brad. Yeah, Brad. Curled a bit.
That curled.
Okay, good throw.
That curled.
Yeah, good throw. Do that great.
Final stone and going to school on one down the 4-foot edge. Great run back, double by Mark Kennedy. Yeah, it leads to a blank in the first. Under the big top here at SaskTel Center. It was a 4 rings in play. And now we're just down to 1. The main ring is sheet C for this gold medal game on the men's side.
Hey, line's good now. Line's good. We're there. Line's good. Line's good. Scratch out. Atta boy.
Beauty.
Well, again, you don't know what's safe anymore if they're going to make run backs like that, huh?
No, you don't. And, you know, Mark Kennedy, we talk how much he brings to this team, but he's had a terrific week. He's been near perfect all week, and this is why you miss this, and there's an opportunity for Gushue to sit 3, but no mistake, runs it back and makes the double. Blank is on.
The key shot is brought to you by BKT Tires. Grow it together.
All you, Mark. Mark, curl it. Try to get to the nose, easy. Hard, Mark. Curl it a bit. Hard. Oh, nice. Great shot. Good boy. Great way,
down on top.
Top 12, Jeff.
I'm also not against something like that either.
Sure.
You like that instead?
Would you guys like? Yeah, sure. I'm good with it.
Nah, let's go here.
Like interesting. I don't see Brad do that very often. He'll usually play a few setup shots in the middle.
But it makes sense. You get one back 8 foot, and you'd have to nose about 6 of them before there's a double.
Match right now.
Hey, my apology to Jeff.
I don't like.
I made him older than he was.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, nice. He's actually just 36. So I'll take that year away from him if he'll take about 10 away from me. How's that? But happy birthday, sir.
Okay.
Okay, Jeff.
Just get a little fresh or just tight?
Well, it was tight for sure, but I think it was fresh.
It's a great weight.
Got into a
Maybe
fresher
run
path.
yellow.
Like just like control.
You like playing that?
I don't know what else to do. What?
Yeah, I don't know what else.
Soft runner. Nose looks pretty close. If
Yep.
you can.
I like. Sure, control's good, each.
I expect this to come up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and then, of course, that was with Kevin Cooey.
EJ had a couple over curl by a fraction in the Gushue game during the week on the intern side.
Yep. Hard, Mark! Hard, Mark! Hard, Mark!
Kennedy, EJ Harnden.
Sit. Watch this one.
And watch that one.
Go, Brad. Go.
And that one out the back. Wow, very nice.
Perfect.
Really good to hold it.
Oh yeah, and look at the weight they throw on those. Like those, they're trying to keep the promoted rock in the rings, and they did. Well done.
Brilliant ice reading too, because Brad yelled sweep right out of his hand, knowing how much it was going to curl there.
Go, Brad. Go.
Sit. Watch this one.
Go, Brad. Go.
Gushue will open it up as fast as he possibly can.
Whoa.
Close. Yep.
Brett Gallant.
Yep.
Whoa, hard.
Nichols.
Whoa.
Sit.
Oh, and look at underneath. Ho!
It's kind of like take that.
Yeah, and gets a corner guard.
Good shot. Good job, Brett.
You know, listen, the fact that it's going in behind the opposing color, I understand, but that's gorgeous. That's really pretty.
You couldn't do any
More
better.
weight.
A little heavier. Right.
They yelled heavier, so I doubt if it'll come up here.
Okay.
Ryan Harnden. And he'll run it by.
Okay.
You want the depth to be?
It's hard not to give him the double. I don't mind this for now.
Yeah.
It's a tough double.
I like that.
Kind of weight you want, board?
I thought they'd go around the corner, but I guess
Whatever
it
you know
sets
the
up a
ice best
double if
for.
you're
Yeah, I think you'll get some curl out here with board early.
I know.
if you have too much
You want
depth.
to throw like a 10?
Yeah.
That or the out turn.
No, I like this.
Okay.
Just
10.
give me a 10.
Yeah.
I like a little extra.
I still like a little extra room.
Brett Gallant said he did get to speak with his fiancée, Jocelyn Peterman, after their win. So wouldn't that be something here that he gets to go as well to the Olympics in Beijing?
That would be pretty special.
Quiet. Mark, quiet.
Both looking, and well, she is now an Olympian. Him looking to be a first-time Olympian as well.
Okay, good shot.
And once again, here's Brian.
Hey, Vic, to follow up on your point, and we've discussed this, there's a lot of mutual respect between these two teams. When we mention it coming into this championship, you have Jacobs #1 in the world, Gushue #3. So I asked players on each side what could be the difference in a game like this. And it was kind of funny because they both said the same thing. Stay loose, focused, enjoy the moment, enjoy the crowd, and rock placement in a game like this. And as you know, it could come down to a final stone. And Vic, to finish the point that you talked about, pretty stressful day too for Brett Gallant, right? He's got to play in his own final. And I was texting with Jeff Walker, so they all watched the game. Then at dinner, they chatted about it. And apparently after the miss by Jones in 10, Brett, yeah, he had a tough stomach at that point. It was tough to watch. Obviously, the rest is history. And you know what? A chance to now join her there. It'd be a nice place to get married. Maybe use Olympic medals as rings, right? I mean, just a thought.
You never know. You never know. Plant the seed, Brian. Plant the seed.
Good weight last time. Close. Yeah. One last time. Pretty close.
There she is. And they were so happy for her. The team. I think it was.
Yep.
Hard.
10-6. Even Caitlin Laws who turned to her and said, "You're an Olympian now."
I've never seen her smile so big.
Guys, right to it.
It's pretty special.
Hard. Okay.
Didn't get it underneath.
Just never got out there.
All right.
Can you make the double and the roll even?
What turn do you like, Mark?
It looks like an intern.
Okay.
Okay. And it's about 3/4 is close.
I think you can, but the key is make the double.
3/4.
Yeah, and I don't know if you really want
And
to
you
roll
never know,
behind
this might
the...
roll to a good spot.
You might not get another chance. You got to make this.
I think if I make it, I'm rolling out, and he's got the free draw. Do we ever try to make this and stick around?
Yeah, okay. How much weight do you like? Like firm?
Yeah.
You got to throw a little. I like more than normal.
Okay. You guys okay with that?
Yeah, whatever you like.
The only problem with this is if you hit too much of the back one with less weight, it might not get out of the circles.
Yeah, you have to be more exact on the back one.
I know what Mark's saying, though. It's they're looking at a buried rock if he rolls out. Not very light after all.
Yep. Whoa.
EJ Harden.
Ryan.
Now Ryan.
Ryan.
What do you got?
Watch the roll.
Again.
Whoa.
And coming back. Yeah, just maybe there.
Okay. Good sweep, guys.
The double was key.
About half the 4 foot depth.
Yeah, you can. At
You can probably go. Actually, 4 foot depth is pretty good.
this point, they're not in trouble.
Good speed here, eh? Like, really close to.
So much respect. I mean, Mark doesn't want to give Mark Nichols the opportunity to sink this around the corner, but he can't make it all.
Yeah, that would probably.
Really close.
Looks like that would. The stick would catch that. So you go back to that earlier shot, and now
Line's
that
tight,
corner
guys.
guard may work out here for Gushue when they were able to spin it over there.
It's pretty good. Hey, whoa.
Line's
By the
fine.
way, line's holding
Waiting
okay.
Yep.
Line's
You
fine.
know, at first blush, you don't think you're ever going to use that because everything's to the middle, but now look at this.
You know, the chance. And that was Mark Kennedy's concern.
Keep it
Brad,
in the
can
ring.
you let
If
him?
you can finish it, go ahead.
Yep.
And it'll slip to the back edge of the 8. It's under cover, actually shows a little bit on the out-turn side.
That's so good.
Did, yeah.
Just what'd you get on the kick there?
19.
Yeah, okay.
Your line was good.
Yeah.
We talked about it all week. That spot doesn't curl as much now as it did a week ago.
19 on this.
No, you have to cut the guard a lot closer now.
So I thought it'd be
to
really
sink it.
close, and
We
plus the
thought
hit.
it-
We thought it'd be all good.
Yeah.
Like I just kicked just a little
Well,
too
that's
hard.
actually it's virtually buried. This is no picnic to tap it out because you need that much more speed.
This is where the advantage, I think, comes in with these brushers. You know, you throw the right weight, you're close on the broom, and at the end you can get, well, it'll be EJ jumping on it to carve it over to get the finish. You've got quite a bit of space from that guard to the back 12. Enough time.
Gushue, when Mark let that go, he actually said it's tight line, and it ended up getting by a mile. So Jacobs could throw this right through the break if he's not careful.
Back line.
Straight.
Whoa.
Skip Stone's here in 2.
Easy.
Shot rock does belong to Gushue, sitting buried back edge of the 8.
Whoa!
Easy.
Whoa! Curl!
Curl it.
Has to curl.
Curl it, EJ.
Has to curl a mile.
Helping it over.
Go.
EJ Harnden. Get there. Oh, he'll tap
Sorry,
it
guys.
through.
Nice weight, Brad. Sorry, buddy.
And the
Good
shooter
throw.
will go too, so Gushue will get another chance.
Yes, that's just how straight it is there.
It's funny because they had Ryan on it to hold it straight to start
Yeah,
with.
you're right.
And then they had EJ jump on to try to get it to go.
Top forward up.
Hair lighter.
I think it's what he was throwing in practice.
Yeah, it's strong about speed here.
You don't want to leave Brad too many of these.
20 split.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's, yeah. 18, 20.
Top 4 depth, boys.
A little heavy.
Hold in. Top 4. Line's
T-line.
good. Line's fine. Room.
T-line.
Hold in.
Weight's close.
Waiting T.
I mean, look where that stone is. It just got to the center line.
Pass your broom. 14-7.
Whoa!
Just pass your broom.
14-7.
Needs to curl.
It's got to curl a lot. Go. Go.
Hard.
Go.
Hard.
And it'll get just in front of the tee. I'm surprised, aren't you, a little bit, Russ? They didn't brush that a little bit more to get it over?
Carve it, yes. Have Gallant carve that a little sooner. I think the worry was putting it behind the tee line.
Okay.
Then they freeze.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Chance to sit too and a chance for the force.
Great weight.
It's a bit shocking.
I think mine had an extra 4 feet to curl, I guess. Like,
Jeepers.
that looked very similar to mine.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I thought it would get at least another quarter rock more.
Yeah.
Like I thought we'd get 2/3 buried.
Gotta be a little careful on that red one. If you hit it right-hand side, it's possible it could get back in there.
Catch.
They tightened the ice slightly and probably a bit less weight.
More weight.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa. Whoa.
Clean it.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Ryan Harden
Clean.
called out.
Release. Clean. Yep. Whoa.
Still with it.
Whoa.
Softer
release.
Clean it.
Curl.
EJ, curl.
Now, he's going to try and help this over.
Roll back 4. Roll back 4.
roll
back
Oh,
4.
they'll avoid the catch, and there they go, over to the center line.
Good sweep.
To sit the 2.
Did you hear the information, though? Even EJ was yelling down to Mark Kennedy, it's a softer release, giving him the information on, okay, this may curl more so than his first one. It's just...
And it was a hair more weight.
Yep, more weight out of his hand. They gave them that information. It's
That's quick there.
Little less,
pretty
Mark.
impressive.
One of the reasons it's quick there is it's so straight.
It's plenty, if anything, right?
I think it's good.
I like it. Good weight.
Wait.
Easy.
Facing a couple with his last here in the second.
Clean. Just clean. 10 up. Just clean. Easy.
Gushue.
Jeff. Hard enough to roll out.
Oh, you're not rolling out.
Or you're not nosing it.
Shot.
So a little panic from the skipper. A little calmness from Mark Nichols for a single here in the second.
You're going hard.
Jennifer Jones has been here before. It was 13 in Winnipeg. McEwen, Peterman, staying on this. You can't roll away here. Staying on this. Oh, and it will roll to par. Quiet, tap back. Have to get by that center guard, though.
Just hack.
By McCush.
Oh.
Weight is good. Oh, here comes. It's starting to go. They got to get it by that guard. This is a huge scrub. Get it by that guard. Get it by. No, they will not. Jennifer Jones will go for gold again. Congratulations to Jennifer Jones and the entire team from the St. Vital in Winnipeg. And now those medals await the winner of this men's final to see who will join them in Beijing. Here's Brian with a very special guest.
Yes, Vic, Katrina LeMaidon, who is an Olympian herself and very successful, 3 medals, 2 gold in speed skating, and a lot of Canadians cheered you on as well, and you're the chef de mission for the upcoming Winter Games in China. First up, I'd say welcome, but you're from here. This is your hometown, right?
It is. I am home. So welcome to you.
Yes, no, it's great. I love the prairies. I'm from out here as well. So that game, that match, so much emotion in the building, and I know you were watching and cheering on. What was your take on Jennifer Jones's win?
Oh, it was just incredible. I mean, this is the first Team Canada announcement, and to see those Team Canada jerseys being put on those ladies, I mean, just incredible. You know, we saw how difficult it is to represent the Maple Leaf. I don't necessarily know the technicalities of curling, so I'm asking everybody, was that a good shot? What do they have to do now? But just to see that pressure, because it is pressure about making that team, about qualifying for the Olympics, and now that you wear that maple leaf, there'll be even more pressure in China. But how exciting, and just so proud to be here in my home city and to be a part of this, be in person, which is great.
And there's nobody better to ask than you when you talk about the maple leaf, the weight on your back, and you've been a champion and so successful. What were your experiences like, and how was it life-changing for you?
Well, you know, I've had various experiences, 4 games as an athlete, 5 as media. This will be my 2nd as mission team, and every games is different, but you don't wear the maple leaf without feeling that pressure, because you want to compete, but you represent every single Canadian. And you know, what's so special is a sport like curling that is so grassroots, and then we're looking at high performance, but that's sport, right? We all start at that grassroots level. We dream of going to the highest level and wearing the maple leaf, and it's so special. And you know, congratulations to the first team announcement, and an exciting men's final upcoming as well.
So we're really excited. Off the top of the show, we talked about it. The countdown is on, February 4th. So what are the expectations this year for Team Canada?
Well, if people have been following the last few weekends, World Cups around the world, a lot of the athletes in Europe, in Asia, World Cups back home in Canada. I was just at the Lake Louise Ski World Cup yesterday, and great results so far. You know, it's been different. Most of the athletes competed last year within the bubbles, and they sort of know what's happening within competing within the pandemic with the COVID protocols, and so everybody's on the countdown. They know what to do, and so there's an entire mission team, COC staff that's there to support them, and you know, Canada's going to perform. We're going to represent every single Canadian really well, and you know, we just ask that everybody cheer really hard, because we understand the effort that it takes, and we should be very proud of every athlete.
Well, we really appreciate your time. We're very excited, and thanks for welcoming me so much in your hometown of Saskatoon. Always your home, right?
It is, always home. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, and best of luck in China. Vic, back to you.
Katrina LeMaidon.
No, make it. Oh, good.
So Shot Rock does belong to Gushue. Jacobs with the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 3. 1-0. Gushue leads.
But a little mistake on that guard. You can see how high it is there for the Gushue guard, and so now a chance.
That rock pile on the outturn side.
Looks very exciting to roll behind.
There is a yellow-red raise for Gushue if this rock stops at the wrong spot
Just
behind that pile.
Yep, easy hack. Whoa. Yep. Yeah,
Easy
go ahead.
hack.
Hard. Super light. Yeah, stay on it. Stay on it and get to the nose.
Super light.
Stay on it. Stay on it. I got the red.
Did well, Ryan Harnden.
You gotta go. Go, go, go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Hey. Tate.
I touched it, and I have no idea. I have no idea how hard I moved it. I know. I just feel like it might be.
We'll see if we can see a replay here.
It might be important. That's all.
See if they're kind enough to point.
Sweet, Brian.
What's that?
I don't think the yellow-red combo
the
moved.
yellow one with my right foot, but I don't know how far.
Replay, see anything, Dennis?
I think there might have been. We got a replay. I just touched this with my foot, and I don't know how far I moved it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here, Mark.
Oh, hardly at all.
Yeah, maybe just a half inch this way.
Back and this way?
Kind of a straight back. Okay, thanks, Brad.
Didn't move much.
Yeah, not much. He didn't touch it too hard, but you just never know.
Yeah. Okay. Make that roll. Good hack.
A little underthrown that hit and roll, and they wanted to roll behind the pile, not where they did, and they didn't get the Gushue rock out.
No.
Good hack. Good
Chance
hack.
here for Gushue to play that roll and sit two.
No, and that's the thing. That stone at the back could very well be like the previous end where that little biter comes into play with for the force point.
Force opportunity.
Yep. Yeah, good weight. Yes, Tussack. Yes.
Mark Kennedy.
Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff.
Red,
Yellow one,
really
yellow one.
Thanks for the yellows. Nothing there, Jeff. Hard.
And enough to push it through. Yes. Where is that? It's behind cover for sure.
Stopped in that second one.
Okay.
But look at the weight that's thrown. I mean,
Yeah, overdid it a little bit.
they brought the weight down so much. Allows them to control it down the sheet and make that roll.
What? We can't draw in there. No, I know. What do you see?
I see that high guard being a pain in the butt.
Are you thinking of running that into
You
there?
could.
I don't hate that.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Really just trying to blow these three up somehow.
Smart call
So it
here
looks
because
like,
it doesn't look like a blank. So open up, make sure you don't give up any
thick
type of
half
steal.
is getting in here. Less than that, or more than that, though.
2/3.
Somewhere around there's close.
Well, when I'm with Mark, that center guard is just, it's in the way of everything. It's too long to even use to generate a deuce. And so running it into that corner, it'll give him a chance.
Well, he's run back everything and been successful at it in the first and the second.
Watch that yellow.
Wow,
Okay.
just blows it up.
Okay.
You're right.
Good.
And left a couple of Gushue guards,
All right, shot, Mark.
but nothing overlapping now.
Now they have a better corner guard and they get access to the back one.
So it all started, of course, last Saturday, and 7-1. The only loss was the Brad Gushue, as I mentioned, Tuesday afternoon in an extra. Dominant, really dominant against Kui in the semifinal yesterday. 3 in the third, 3 and 5, and it was over basically. And he comes in playing very well.
Line's good.
Like to go a bit.
Looks close.
Weight's pretty close.
Top 8.
Top 8.
Top 12.
Go ahead then.
Line's good. Line's great.
Line's good.
Right to
Weight's
my
good,
room,
boys.
guys.
Right
Real
there.
close to that.
Line's great. Line's perfect. Curl
there.
a little. Well, hair past.
Curl a little.
A little heavy, Mark.
Get ready. Oh, we're right there.
Yep.
Hard. Good.
Good. Really nice.
Good weight.
Absolutely perfect.
Good shot. It's exactly what I wanted to see. Really nice throw.
Interesting, the only loss for Gushue was to Jason Gunlickson out of Morris, Manitoba. And that win over Jacobs, that was what gave him and got him the bye to the final. So you have the two best here in this event at 7-1, and two of the hottest teams in the country here. So I think that's whoever represents
I guess
the
a hard run
where's the
right
Maple Leaf
close to that
is
hole,
deserving.
Probably pretty good. Shooter's gonna roll away too.
Yeah.
You guys see anything else?
Mark Nichols just put it in too good of a spot. I think they're going to try and run something in again.
Yes, yeah.
It's
a little
it's
low?
perfect.
Yeah.
I think the only thing you have, Russ, is maybe a hit and roll off the back red.
And you'd have to throw a bullet to do that.
And the other thing to consider here too, he's not running in Jacobs and Kennedy, not running in his. Right, he's running a Gushue stone back.
Clean. Yep. Hard. Hard, EJ. Hard. Okay.
Gets
good.
one.
Good, Mark.
And then opens up the
Wait.
shot rock. Leaves a guard covering the 4-foot on the
Close.
in-turn side.
He's coming here.
But Jacobs is chasing.
I don't mind if we got like right there, even if you let him play the double, as long as he can't spin up. Wide open, we hit wide too, right?
Yeah.
You like that?
Fine with that. I'm not really sure what else you could do.
Yeah, that's the reason
like,
I'm calling this.
Yeah. It's a good call.
I always love the way Brad Gushue says, you know, they've got this. He always looks at the shot that the opposite team has.
Yes. Yeah,
and then
like
calls it based on that.
Can.
Right.
Dead even or shade higher?
Yeah. Well, you always say that, Russ. That's almost your mantra.
Let him play the double as long as he can.
What would the other team want me to do?
Right. Right. And it helps in deciding what maybe is a good option for you.
What do you want to see here, Brad?
Anything that's held out this wide?
No.
No. It's probably smarter with the out. Although I'd rather over curl.
Yes.
That way, if he makes a double, he's wide open, right?
Yeah.
So.
Anybody get that far out in practice? I would have been getting close, but not quite that
I think
far.
so. I think I'm going to need at least what I threw last end, if not a couple extra
I think
feet.
you need a couple extra feet if you're getting into a new path.
Okay.
What a asset to have Gallant telling you what the speed is. No, he's probably not right every time, but he sure seems to be.
Mine's a little tight.
Give the skipper a lot more confidence.
Backy.
Yep.
Yep.
Lots of weight.
Backy.
Whoa.
Full back 8, Mark.
Whoa.
It's freezing ours.
No, this is sliding.
Back 12.
Yeah. Full back 8.
Whoa, close.
And back they go. It's interesting how Gallant and Walker, as I mentioned, 10 years together for these two with Gushue. And it took a while. And Gallant says, you know, for the first couple of years, he was mentoring us. And he showed patience with us because we were right out of juniors. And Gushue saw something in these two and said, I'm not going to kick you to the curb. We're going to work together.
Get rid of all three and roll.
And subsequently, they have all worked now to where Gushue has more trust with everybody, and it shows in his demeanor on the ice. It's more of a, it's group meetings, group decisions rather than just one.
And it takes the pressure off the skip, too, in a big game like this or any big game during this week is sometimes you miss something or you can't see it all, and to have the entire team involved helps.
Overroll a hair is not terrible.
Okay.
I like the hit. Roll the wing.
You'd like to draw there, but if you get it deep enough, Brad will just come off his own. It's still a force.
Ford, yeah.
Top
you can overroll
4,
hair, right?
make him throw a hard hit and roll. It's not a pile of ice, is it? It's a straighter side, but
speed's good.
Little heavy.
Heavy board.
Well then.
Whoa, right now. Whoa.
The best in the field of converting with
Keep going.
last rock, scoring 2 or more. Jacobs
Curl. Oh, your nose
needs to make something happen here. And we'll run it by.
you could have straightened that down all the way down, made the triple.
I was really impressed when I looked at their hammer efficiency because they're 20% better than Gushue coming into this game, which is a lot.
Let's try and roll, Barry. Yep.
Does it play nose?
What? No, I want to play the roll just to be
I guess nose.
I got 10-1 on that.
Nose, he can't nose. He's got to roll in.
Yeah, nose isn't terrible.
Okay.
Which one do you want to play?
I still like this, but if you know we're not, you know we're good, go ahead.
It's 10-1. It's fairly straight here, but he was a little hard.
You guys like that ice?
Yeah, for board.
Okay.
Brad overthrew his. He said 10-1. That's almost normal.
A little heavy.
Hard, yeah.
Clean.
10-1.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa. Jeff.
Maybe 9 something.
Whoa, Jeff.
Hard Jeff.
Heavy.
Hard, Jeff.
Hard Jeff.
Hard.
Hard Jeff.
Can you get across the nose and make a little roll? Oh, no. Right to the beak. Oh, and he just touches that back one.
Too much weight.
Thought we were by it.
It's a street spot right there. It's probably around a 10. It's a little harder, yeah.
10, really?
I think so, but check with Jeff.
Yeah, I'm going to guess probably 10-4, 10-5.
A little lucky it curled enough not to make that back double.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
Yeah. What'd you get there? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Good?
10-5.
Now the tricky part is to get shot, you have to roll. I don't think there's a double blank.
We're throwing it for here, right? Probably got to be around here.
Different stuff.
You could throw a missile and try to make the double, but it's just
I would.
teams are so close to get down 2-0.
He could draw.
It'll be like it'll be half, Mark.
No, he's going to play the hit and roll in. You just got to roll a little bit into
I'm a huge fan of that middle 8 path right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Hack, I heard. Yeah, hack.
Wouldn't the draw be easier?
Yeah, he just said, though, he's not a real fan of that middle track right now, so obviously not comfortable with the draw speed.
You get to play Gushue shot, the wide in turn.
Yeah.
Could you play the other turn at it?
Right,
In-turn?
right. These are just so difficult. Actually, the last two have been missed by a decent amount.
And Brad Jacobs has been stellar on his draws this week, like 92%.
Yeah, well, so I say the only player on the team not number one is E.J. Harden at second. So facing a couple with his last here in the third, trying to tie things up.
How's the curl? How's the curl? How's the curl?
Got to get it rolling in, though.
Great shot.
And yes, very nice. Well controlled, well managed down the ice. Jacobs tied at 1.
They took the long road to get to the Olympics. In 2013, Brad Jacobs won the B final at the pre-trials in Kitchener, securing the final spot at the trials. In Winnipeg, we witnessed a passionate team.
Run it back, touch
Some incredible shots throughout the week helped Jacobs finish atop the standings. In the final, they would face 2010 Olympic gold medalist John Morris.
Fry calling line, and he's got it!
Once again, thanks to some great shots, Team Jacobs would go on to win and represent Canada in Sochi. Jacobs, Ryan Fry, E.J. Harnden, and Ryan Harnden, your 2013 Hurling Trials champions.
And when you look at the world rankings, look who we've got here. Jacobs, Gushue. Cooey was here, Botcher was here, Epping was here. It's interesting to note that Bruce Mowat of Scotland, Nicholas Adine, they're on the world rankings, of course, and they just met in the Euro final in Lillehammer, and Mowat was a winner there. But just, you can see the top Canadian teams were all here. So we're tied at 1 as we welcome you back. Medals, the star blanket, some of the things that will be presented to the winning team. But that emotion you saw then, it's, as E.J. Harnden says, it's more balanced, it's more controlled, it's not wasted today. That was wasted energy. They realized that. They couldn't do that every game and every event. And it comes with maturity, he said. And I agree with him.
Yeah, I mean, I think it firstly helps you think a little bit better under pressure, and you don't have those highs and those lows that you have to come down from the highs.
I think you gotta go here then.
You know, this is a team that I think really now prioritizes kind of that mental performance out there. They know where they have to be, and they know what they have to do to help each other play better. And perspective, there's no doubt with probably both teams out here that perspectives help families.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
It helps that this isn't the end-all be-all. It's
well,
important.
No, I think, and you know, to his point, to EJ's point, in his case and in Brad's, children, family, win or lose, they're always going to be there. There's something beyond and something else other than curling.
That is key. Now you just go out and enjoy. Do all the work beforehand and then
double
play.
that off. It's pretty good.
Okay. I like that.
That was poor effort on the freeze. I don't know what happened there.
Sure. Let's get it off the center line.
Half, thick half.
Not quite as sharp as they were yesterday.
So I think you want a thick half.
A lot of teams that sink another one here. Brad plays it very cautiously. He likes to keep it as open as he can. with hammer.
Good shot.
Real good.
Roll them both in.
Trying to get it over the top.
We're just giving him a deuce.
Pretty sure that's the call.
Or you roll them both for centers. That would be the only other. If you hit it the thick way.
I don't hate that. Yeah.
Thick way, you might roll something in the rings, right?
Yeah, but you got to throw lightweight for that.
Oh,
like
I see.
normal.
Up to you. Just the
I like the peel.
Okay.
It's thin across the top. They're both right. Mark's shot's tough, and Jacob's shot's tough. You half a rocker just sticks it. They don't want that either.
Whoa. Clean, yep. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good boy. Great shot.
Perfect shot.
Good shot. Just on the top of the cup.
Sure. Yeah, well, they all have reason to smile. Look at those numbers. As we said, everyone number one except E.J. Harden at 89% compared to the 90s of the rest of the team. My goodness.
Well, in the consistency and what's very much impressed me has been Brad Jacobs at his draw weight. He always kind of relied on his big, high hit weight run backs, but now he has a choice. He'll draw the pin if he needs to, or he'll play that big run back. He has both now.
Hard, guys. Hard, guys. Hard.
This happened to Brett last time.
Wow.
Keep going hard. Hard, Jeff. Hard. Hard. Curl. Keep going.
Did he cover anything?
Nope. He'll be able to get at it with the intern.
Not enough for Nickel or Kennedy.
Sorry, boys.
Nosed it.
Me too.
Or roll a hair. Kind of weight, Mark. Hack.
I'm thinking good hack.
Okay.
I'd like to be good hack.
Remember the intern in end number 2 where Mark Nichols came around, then they tapped it and overthrew a couple. It was grease lightning. I think they were protecting this inside-out shot here, and it's not as fast on the swing side.
Good weight. Clean. Whoa. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just
girl.
clean.
Should finish here.
Clean.
Yep.
Yep. Hard.
Yes.
Hard. Whoa,
Late
whoa,
movement.
Whoa,
Roll it,
whoa.
Ryan.
Eat.
Oh, it actually gets across the nose and underneath that guard.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Good sweep, guys.
So there for now.
I don't know if that's good. We'll see.
Hack weight at it.
Killing it too.
Do you have much?
Yeah, I got a couple inches. Like, we got an inch.
Okay. I was just thinking we could go there and then eventually do that.
I don't mind it.
If you like hack, I'm okay with that.
What do you guys like?
That's what Mark Kennedy was afraid of, is the freeze.
Yeah. Halfway.
So I think he's pretty happy they're not playing it.
A little easier in this turn to get around a corner and get this out of there, and that keeps control of the game.
Little light.
Yep. Just hack. Yep. For line.
Help me.
Hard.
Cleats close.
Hard. Yes.
The land.
Whoa. Jeff.
Walker. Now
Hard,
Walker
Jeff.
with the late
Hard,
help
Jeff,
over.
Go.
Go ahead.
Hard.
Follow through, Brett. Make sure it goes.
And following it through and all the way out as it rolls to the center line, the shooter.
Shot.
It's the shot Marks got better and better at, especially in the big games. It's throwing the weight the Skip asked for. That was just perfect.
Wait.
Easy. Just clean. Easy, Ryan.
Ryan.
Ryan, go ahead, Ryan. Keep going.
Great.
Keep going. Keep going.
Great to it. Never off.
More. Good. Clean.
Attaboy. Good sweep.
Good, buddy. Good sweep.
Well, Nicole,
Forward weight.
he's on the ice right now. And daughter Aubrey's there as well.
It's good. Yep.
A little heavy.
Yep. Yes. It's okay.
A little heavy.
Hard, guys.
A little heavy.
Clean. Yep. Go ahead, roll it, Jeff. Anything you can get. Okay.
Yeah, there's a little heavy. It's 10.
Forward, Brad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forward.
Yeah, nose is good, eh?
Guard's just so high. It was.
No choice here. Even if you rolled it, it doesn't really put any pressure on Team Gushue. So hit it dead on here.
Well, I think Jacobs is pretty happy if Gushue blanks this end, and maybe they try a little harder, set up a little better in the next end for that force.
Pick.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that?
Whoa.
Oh, turned it one way, turned it the other.
Curl to make sure. Curl,
And saved
curl,
it.
Boy.
Curl. Curl. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Brian Harden all the way.
Really good.
What a great save. Really nice.
Was it ever?
A little scary.
He
Love
caught
that.
a
Throw it at the middle of the rock.
smallmouth bass on the way out there. You could feel it pulling on the line.
Man, that was like steering me.
That was important. Nicely done.
That was important.
Okay. Something's there. Get rid of it. Yep. Very nice.
Brilliant.
It should be perfect.
Yeah, it's good.
For a little light.
Yep. Little light.
Yes.
Hard. Hard. Good here. Hard. Stay down, Brett. Hard.
Real hard, Brad.
Hard.
Real hard.
Hard.
Okay. Throwing in a little.
Shoot. Oh, wait. That's 10 now. We're liking the yellow. It's good weight.
I've got 10.5 and a half.
Mr. Gushue, how are you? Good to see you again, sir. It's always good to see family here. They live with every shot.
Okay.
Oh, I feel for them in the stands. Way harder than being out there playing the game.
No question. You can take on the roll now and make the blank a little tougher.
Think of all the stones that the players have thrown, or all the stones that the parents, not unlike any other parent in any other sport, watching their son or daughter compete, right? All those junior games, cold arenas, curling club.
That's close. It's close.
Watch where you're going here.
Yes. Yes.
And he'll get it underneath.
Perfect.
Wow.
Great toss,
Absolutely perfect.
Kennedy's amazing at those line calls. Just didn't panic.
No.
It is interesting, though. You talk about Gushue's
He's got to make it with.
or Jacobs' draw weight. He has yet to throw a draw yet. Everything's been up weight.
This is a great line call, great brushing to get it there.
To put it that good, a talented player like Brad Gushue can't take a crack at it on a long guard. That was just perfect.
I kind of wondered if he would, Russ, because the guard is so long.
Yeah.
A little more, Mark. Wouldn't hurt. Yep.
I guess the weight you have to throw to get the blank to roll out of the rings.
Yeah, you got to roll a long way.
Yeah, it'd be pretty tough.
Needs full 8.
Top 4. Yep.
T-line.
Felt like it was there to me.
I agree.
I thought it was top 4 to his hand.
Back button.
Still holding this line.
T-line.
Starting to curl now.
Top button.
Okay.
Back button.
14-2.
Said T-line out of his hand. Well, they knew it, didn't they? Wonderful hit and roll. Forces Gushue to a single.
Entering the 2005 trials in Halifax, they were considered underdogs. But by the end of round robin, 3 young curlers from Newfoundland and Labrador, along with a wily veteran, were on top of the standings. Brad Gushue, Mark Nichols, Jamie Korab, and Russ Howard secured their direct spot to the final, finishing the week with an 8-1 record. The final saw Gushue face off against Jeff Stoughton. With Team Gushue up in the 10th, a run back was all they needed. A final measure to confirm Stoughton wasn't touching the 12-foot meant the underdogs would be headed to Torino. Team Gushue, your 2005 curling trials champions.
And there you see all the men's trials winners, starting with Mike Harris in '97. Through Cooey last year,
And you're right, you know, it's watching that, and you make mention of it earlier, and I think Brad said as much. I will appreciate this so much more because you really didn't know what you were winning at the moment. I thought, though, you told a story. I don't know if you told it on the air, but prior to that measurement, weren't you told to believe that it was in?
Yes, Toby, our great coach, he actually said, look, prepare yourself. It was that close. Prepare yourself to play that extra end. And sage advice.
Very.
Got any of it?
Got a small inch.
You want to chase it or we guard? I don't mind the chase.
No,
It'll
Ryan
go
just
in
made
here.
a great tick, opened up to center, and rolled perfectly behind that corner.
Just hack.
He plays so many ticks, and he's at the top of the stats. Like, that's crazy.
They do.
I think it should curl here too. Yeah.
And I think the only way you'd play that many ticks at this level is that they are made 90% of the time.
And I want to quickly mention, I mentioned Linda Moore earlier on the women's side in '88 in Calgary.
Just hack.
And I can't leave out Ed Lukowicz and his team of John Ferguson, Neil Houston, Brent Syme, who won the trials that year and represented Canada, because those were the infancy years. Those were the trial years to see if, in fact, there ever would be curling in the Olympics.
Beauty.
Yeah, Calgary really changed our sport.
It did. I remember going to watch those ceremonies at the Olympic Plaza. It was pretty incredible. So many years ago.
And then there was a trial again in Albertville. Kevin Martin, Julie Sutton were the representatives because they were picked. They were the respective national champions, and so they got to go.
Right.
Mark. Yeah, Ryan.
Other way.
Ryan, Mark.
Close.
Had the right idea, just didn't get over.
Straighten it out a bit, yeah.
So Jacobs has last rock playing the Yellowstones here in the 5th.
That's fine.
Blame that on your brother.
No, you're bored.
He straightened it out.
Right?
I think this might run a little better though. So.
How does that look to you?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
He was just 11-4.
Yeah. Or less.
Yeah, a little less. Didn't think so.
We have to go a little.
Hard
then.
Little less. Line's good.
Gotta go to kill it. Hard, go.
Hard. Line's good.
Whoa, Ken.
Go, Jeff, go.
You gotta go
Jeff
to kill
Walker.
it.
Yeah. Hard.
Go.
No, wait.
And it'll push it to the back.
I'm surprised he even got that by, because they only had about 18 inches of ice, and he only threw back 8.
We've seen that a few times, though. Not being able to get it out of the rings. It's like it's a little bit dead when they hit in the house.
Double first. Normal.
Yeah.
Normal, out turn. Thinking right here.
He had to make the double first. That's well said here. You want to be the hero and roll buried, but you'll make the double.
Normal. Whoa, yep. Whoa, yep. Yes. Hard. Whoa, yep. Whoa. Curl. Whoa.
Got it this time. He's going to make the double and sit right there. So like that, unable to push it through the back and the double, and now Jacobs hitting 2.
Think of the shots made here. The play the tick shot rolled perfectly buried. Gushue's team still got it out.
Shot.
A couple of nice soft finesse shots here, and then a perfect double. I think you can roll for shot here buried. Is that the call?
Pretty close. It is.
This did nothing here on the Gallant shot.
Yep. Quite a bit more than Brett. Whoa. Yep. Heavy hat.
Yes. Whoa, Jeff.
Gotta go, Jeff.
Now again, Walker.
Roll it.
Go, just across the nose, and they'll tuck a piece underneath. Maybe half a rock.
Good job. Really good.
Pretty good.
Just shot, too. Brilliant.
Great shot.
It's just the weight control that they throw it. You know, that allows that
hard,
just to get
well,
enough of a roll.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. It's just...
Whoa, Jeff.
Gotta go, Jeff. Gotta go, Jeff. Roll it, Brett. Roll it. Go.
Close shot. Good shot. Yeah.
give up on a deuce yet.
No. We were thinking the hack waiter over the top. Try to hang it over here.
This on this one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's real tough.
Yeah. Or the
Over the
double and
top
roll
is
in
real
is the
tough.
only other option.
What?
Or the double and roll. I don't know. You probably can't roll in, but.
Well, I think you
No.
roll off the top one, if anything.
I actually
I wanna
like
make a
Brad's
decision
first call, the
fast here.
roll in off
Yeah,
the
we'll
top
make
one.
one. Off the Whatever you guard. like.
Yeah.
I like thin across
Well,
the top.
on that 5 looks hard. I like the guard and roll in.
Okay.
Try to roll behind our guard.
Sounds good.
with you.
Yep, I love that call.
I think it's a board weight shot. No more.
The problem with hitting the back one is it's tough to stay by hitting it so thin to miss your yellow at the back.
Hack weight, boys.
Okay.
eh?
Yep.
Mark Nichols managed to get some curl here where EJ didn't.
Hack weight.
Outstanding.
Curl. Curl.
He's been 92 or better 7 of his 9 games,
Hard.
and today's 97.
Hard, Ryan.
Remarkable.
Hard. Keep going.
Now,
Hard.
watch this roll. And
Hard, Brad. Hard, Brad.
to that tee line and spin and come back. No, it won't. Great try.
Just needed to come up. Another inch and that stays in the rings.
That was that back one, eh?
Hey, Mark. Good throw.
Now the force is on.
Good weight, eh? Heavy?
Board. 10 now.
Mark Nichols.
Yep. Weight's good.
Board.
Yes.
Hard.
Whoa.
It's good.
Yep.
Perfect weight.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Clean. You're good. You're good.
And to the nose.
Nice throw, Mark. Attaboy. Good sweeping.
He might have looked late, but he's been throwing 9-9, so
I think that was really good weight.
nice shot.
Kennedy was a quarter inch from rolling right underneath the center guard. Now they might get forced here.
Is he going to try to roll behind his own again?
Yep. Tough shot. It's only a single guard.
A little more weight.
Great weight. Board.
Whoa.
Close. Whoa.
Clean.
Clean.
Curl.
Curl.
Curl, Ryan.
Make it for me.
Whoa.
Easy.
EJ. EJ, go ahead. Stay with that yellow.
Roll
Yellow.
it.
Now stay with that yellow.
Oh, we missed it.
Beer.
Okay, good throw, Mark.
Throw, Mark. Center line, eh?
Yeah,
The brushing has become so exact, hasn't it, Cheryl? I mean, there they were trying to manage it,
prefer
Ryan,
this.
and
Let him
back
make-
and forth.
let
Who
him
now?
make it.
And in that process, they lose it.
It is.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
just
really
the
flat.
power behind the brushers and the angle that they can, and downward pressure to scratch the ice and get it to curl or get it to straighten out.
I'm sure he makes a double, but it's up to stick.
So you
I think he
Roll 2 rocks.
And I think a lot of it is the weight now
Yeah,
that
roll the
everybody's
center
throwing.
line is
Nobody's
good.
throwing the high hard
like this,
ones
yeah?
down there unless
Yeah.
they're trying to make a big
what I'm
triple. It's
Right.
manageable weight.
let's think if
Pretty
I.
much the same spot you threw 2 ends ago.
Yeah, I think I need less ice though.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
You know, I just heard
From board, bro.
Nichols say 2 rocks towards center line. Is it all because of the chance or the possibility of leaving a double?
Yeah, they make it steeper.
Okay.
Weight's perfect.
Yeah.
Clean. Hair light, if anything.
Clean.
Really good.
Yeah. Board.
Weight's good.
Whoa. Yes.
The straw numbers are low.
Easy board.
Hard.
Right to
Gallant.
it. Do it. No roll.
So look now, 2 rocks.
Sit.
Oh, that's more than 2 rocks.
7-6.
The light.
Jeez.
No, 10-5-5.
That's a really funny path.
You're right. It did move. Weight was good.
10-5-5.
It's first one down, and it just wasn't greased up.
The hack weight.
Got away with it though.
Hack weight, boys.
Okay. Try to
You
roll
make
in
the
front of
double,
that
you roll
ring.
out.
Snigger.
So it forces Brad to be very precise. He's going to try to hit and roll on top of this. If he doesn't, let's say he noses it, Gushue splits the rings and it's a force.
I'm really getting a sense the ice
That look
tonight. You need to really be aware if a rock's been down that path or not.
So it looks like, doesn't it?
It's affecting the weight a lot on some of these throws.
Good weight.
Jacobs and his first.
Yep.
Right now it is Gushue sitting a couple.
Whoa. Hair big. Whoa. No, good weight.
Wait straight. Whoa. Whoa. Curl.
Whoa, not curl.
Curl.
Straight. Whoa.
Curl.
Whoa, curl. Curl. Curl.
Whoa,
Curl. No roll.
Sit.
No roll. Sit for shot. Sit.
Oh, you're going to sit for
good
shot.
shot.
Ooh, I don't know.
Good
I
call.
don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's you guys. Thanks.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
them.
it
Good shot, Brad.
It is you guys, says Mark Nichols.
That's massive. Absolutely massive. He just
You throw a hat.
throws it into the ocean for the force.
Whoa, not curl.
Curl.
Straight. Whoa.
Curl.
Whoa, curl. Curl. Curl.
Whoa,
Curl. Curl. No roll.
Sit.
No roll. Sit for shot. Sit.
Spin. Great shot, Brad.
The line calling by Mark Kennedy.
It's crazy good.
Spin.
Worth the risk right now.
He took a chance there, though, didn't he? Like you want to under-roll that, if anything.
Maybe just rip it.
I think so. You're leaving the double more times than not trying that.
Okay. I'll go.
You could play hack waiter, roll to the back 12.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Brad would do that. He loves that shot.
Yeah, it should run. If it's anything like that draw, it's not going to finish, right? So it should run pretty straight.
That's good.
It's not too much down there.
Whoa.
Yep.
Hard. Hard.
Right to it, Brad.
Hard.
Right to
Hard.
it. Right to it.
Good land. Good shot. Picks it off the face. And now we're heading towards another blank here.
Oh, he made a beauty. Just spins it in.
Good shot.
Good shot, Brad.
Nice shot there. No issues all the way down.
Caught one draw.
Straight.
And that has been his strength.
I think it's a clean.
Good.
Yep.
Straight.
Yep.
Good.
And a clean.
Nice Brad.
And it's good. Blank in 5. And we'll go to the break. We knew it was going to be this kind of game. One shot likely to be the difference. 2-1 Gushue.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Curling Trials are brought to you in part by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires and OK Tire.
Well, we know we've seen some wonderful shots all week here in Saskatoon as the best curlers have made some wonderful top shots.
So what a great opportunity here in 9 for Casey Scheidegger. Here, a final stone in 9. And this is taking off. They got to get it by their own red guard. Can they save it by just and punch it through? And oh, what a clutch shot from Casey.
Right now it is Cooey sitting shot rock center line. Back 4, final stone after 2 blanks. Curl up, come across, and it is! Count them up! 1, 2, 3, 4. Jacobs here in the 3rd. And you can vote for your favorite AGI Top Shot every day at Curling Canada on Instagram. Top Shots is brought to you by AGI, storage and handling equipment for agriculture. Midway through Battle of the Brads, Gushue leads Jacobs 2-1.
That's how we're going to play the rest of this one.
Well, we've had a wonderful week here in Saskatoon, nice to be back. 4 Briars here, first in 89. A Scotties in 91, it was Julie Sutton, and it was by virtue of that win here in Saskatoon that then she went on to Albertville when it was a demonstration sport. So our thanks to everyone making us feel so welcome, to the volunteers, to the organizing committee. Outstanding work, and thank you. So we'll take a quick break, not very long, till after the holidays. And January 20th through the 23rd will be in Fredericton, New Brunswick for the Continental Cup. That will be our next stop on the season of champions. Ooh, which one did you pick? Oh, I love those glazed. Yeah, I really do.
Oh, they do look good.
Isn't curling great? Just keep beating me. Here at SaskTel Center.
Okay, a little different this time.
And the men's final.
Just push this deep.
We go to 6, and once again, it's Brad Jacobs that does have the last rock. He has the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Quite a call here, Cheryl. The perfect center guard, absolutely perfect. Nice corner guard in tight, over wide enough to give you the draw path and a perfect come around. Now they're going to play the split.
Really got to go, Mark.
Come on, Mark. Make it.
Really got to go, Mark. Oh, hard.
Come on,
Hard.
Make it, Mark.
Really got to go,
Come on,
Mark. Got to stay on that yellow.
And
Okay,
punches
Pete,
it
that's
back
fine.
and
Very good.
into the hole. Leaves the, so it's the second shot now, just half covered.
Aggressive.
Just out.
Really aggressive call.
Very. Oh, so close.
Nice weight.
I mean, you are bumping up theirs, right? I mean, that's the thing. It's
Yeah, I think they're trying to bump it to the corner where Gushue's standing. It's just a little light. Now they're in some trouble.
Yeah, Gushue sitting the 2 without last rock. Brett Gallant. You get the feeling, though, that because of the game, the way it is, the style of play, that Jacobs feels with an even end that he has to do something here. He has to make something happen.
Yeah, because it's been so tough. Nobody's done anything with the hammer yet, so I think he feels like he's got to take a bit of a risk. But I might have looked at maybe just chipping and rolling in with my shooter behind the corner. There's some other options. It's an interesting choice.
What do you see in the numbers after 5?
Well, I think you got to look at Jacobs. I mean, what they did, they started without the hammer, and they were able to force in the second end without giving up a big end, and that was that soft in-turn hit that Jacobs made to sit the 2. And then in the 5th end, he made again that nice hit and roll to be frozen, and that brought about the blank opportunity, and now I think they're comfortable with the hammer in the 6th end. You've got to look at the 2/3. Not a lot to choose from, but Kennedy's line calling has been exceptional.
Oh, E.J. Harnden drives it by. Rolls it to a corner, covering the edge of the 8. I thought Kennedy got off to a great start. He made those a couple of, I think there was 3 straight ends where he made doubles to get them out of trouble.
The raised double was something special. His first shot of the game.
First end.
But Jacobs is again chasing here in 6.
He got the second corner guard, but is he ever going to get a chance to use them? Because Gushue's just going to keep plugging up the middle.
Offline's better.
Clean it.
Want it to come down.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of the 2 corner guards on either side, because then both your draw passes are gone too if you get in trouble.
Just let it stop.
It
doesn't need to curl.
Line's great.
Does not need to curl.
Whoa.
Okay. Whoa.
Nice
Okay, good shot.
Good judge. Good.
Yeah, again, but what's safe? Where do you put it to be safe or feel safe? You can't.
That was one of our keys, though, for Gushue, is control that front. You're in better shape if Jacobs is running in the red ones.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yep.
You don't want him running in his own.
Whoa.
Bang. Oh, look at that. And away they go.
So to your point, nothing is safe.
E.J. Harnden.
Atta boy, good shot. Boy. Great shot.
And now you get the luxury of running in your own.
Atta boy. Pistol.
add there.
Top 8, top 4.
Yep, early, hard early. Okay, we're there, line on me. Okay, line's okay. Doesn't need a curl.
T-line now.
Yeah. Whoa, close, Brett. We're going to over curl.
Well,
T. Don't want to sweep over behind.
Top,
okay, well,
top 4,
just leave it,
whoa.
just leave it. But, yeah. Whoa. Full 4. Leave it. Full 4.
Whoa. It's going to be a half open.
Okay.
That was the difficulty with that shot is you've got two corners and you had to be perfect on that come around, or there's a chance to play that hit and roll behind one of those corners if they choose. They could also maybe run that one of their yellow ones back.
I don't think we.
So trying to keep this streak alive is Gushue, who finished first and got the bye to the final.
You like that, Mark?
Sure.
Okay, Hawk.
Tough shot. It's a small half, little bit straighter side.
I thought they might play the run back and try and spring it behind the corner.
Yeah. Maybe with a softer weight.
Yeah.
You can roll just about anywhere.
Because this is, there's not a lot that you can see here.
Good hack.
Great weight.
Clean. Good hack.
Whoa. Curl.
Clean, curl.
Has to curl. Tracking. Has to curl.
Keep
going,
Trying to help it curl is EJ Harden. Get it wide.
Watch the roll.
And now, where's this roll? Going to lose the shooter. And the Gushue stone goes into the open. Back 12.
We saw that in the Jones game, too. It's just straighter on that side.
Just straight.
Again, I'm surprised they wouldn't play the run back because
more
you are running your own back.
Yep.
And if you run it perfectly, it's stuffed and it's right behind. Why wouldn't you do that?
I think we both thought that too, Vic. It just probably a simpler shot because you couldn't see enough. The weight you had to throw.
Now they've got the force, Team Gushue, at this point.
What do you think?
Hair heavy, pretty close.
Line's a little better.
Okay, top button.
Same weight.
This line's better.
Room.
Top button.
Same weight, full 4. Jab be close. Might have to go. No, line's
Jeff.
good. No, Jeff.
Get off that guard.
It'll
Yeah,
finish.
go ahead, Jeff.
Hard, Jeff.
And now it does.
Easy.
And here they go. Can you sum this in behind?
Little bit.
Oh, wow.
Nice throw, bud.
Yeah, there is nothing showing on that one.
That's been the difference in the game here. 82 for Kennedy, 95 for Nichols.
Yeah, go ahead, Jeff.
Hard, Jeff.
Look at the finish.
Play the weight.
Think of where it was
A little bit.
and where it ends up.
Well, here's your run back now, Vic. That's the one good thing for Jacobs. All their stones up front.
Yeah, just thinking maybe one stone too late. We'll see.
Wait. Whoa.
Not very heavy.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Curl.
And now Ryan Harden, then EJ. Who's got this?
Whoa.
Where are you going? Oh, it just springs it out.
Overbrushed it a smidgen.
Toss, buddy.
Good throw, Mark. Yeah.
But it goes to show you, you don't have to, as you always say, break the stone in half.
Right.
You can control it, and you nearly leave it in behind.
Oh, no question. Actually, they actually overbrush this. If they brush it one lick less, you roll the other way, you're shot rock buried. Really good spot for Brad Gushue now to roll.
Yeah, for board? Yeah. A little less, Mark. Yeah. Feels a little funny here. Did it feel funny for you guys?
There's a pebble. They just pebbled, right?
Okay. So you guys like that ice?
So trying to flip in a little.
Yeah, so in between, just to, if you've never seen it, they will come out, they will mop the ice, and then they'll throw, the ice maker will throw a little pebble just on that slide path. So that's maybe why it's feeling a little fresh.
Yeah.
A little more last
Hair heavy, really close.
Clean. A little more weight. Clean.
Whoa.
Brett. Got to really go.
Galant.
Hard, Brett. Hard, Brett.
Hey, can you get nope, nothing. Just sits right there.
A little heavy.
Frustrating.
Sorry, guys, a little hard.
A little bit, yeah.
More than last time.
I think he feels like he's coming out with the right weight, and he's just been a little hot.
He's definitely waiting for that opportunity.
As soon as we roll behind that one, he's burying, right? Like, no question.
Let's make this roll.
You roll far?
Yeah.
I love that.
We can roll it to here.
Can you roll over there?
Yeah.
definitely room.
Board. Okay.
Trick here on this straight spot is trying to get enough curl to get that roll.
How much weight?
Board? Board?
Okay.
Tough to roll buried, isn't it? Because you can roll it into that window. If you roll behind the corner, yellow, it's tricky to be shot rock. If you're not shot rock, Gushue just goes looping around there, right to the button.
So looking for the hit and the roll behind his corner, covering the 8 foot. Jacobs first here in 6. Ryan Harnden. Now late licks. Look at this. Look at this roll. In behind he goes.
Pretty good there.
Just precision.
Really well done.
Oh, I got you, man. It's all good.
Just precision.
Just another great line call, too.
Whoa, yes. Roll it. No, yep.
Might even have rolled it a hair too far, because I think Brad Gushue can now get it across the top of his own at the back 12.
We actually roll less.
Yeah, I thought was this.
That's
pretty
tricky.
sure he'd make the run back on us. So yeah, I like this.
There's the respect. Brad makes this type of shot all the time, but that would leave the run back, and they'd be afraid. They'd be afraid of that run back being made for 2. So they're going to pick this clean or try to save it.
I think they're going to try and save it.
Okay, and it's really straight here. Remember N2.
Yes, and it comes up to a bit of a hill.
Got to come through this hole first.
Curl. Hard, Brett.
Now Gallant again. Got to help this over.
Clean.
And now backed off. There it goes, and away it goes.
Attaboy.
Really good shot.
Attaboy. Gallant to the skipper.
With that weight, he was throwing the pick all day. It was tough to try to save it, and you risk jamming it. Well done.
Great shot. Attaboy.
Your worry there is you don't want to jam it, so you play it wide side and it doesn't curl there. This isn't fully open either. There's a little extra curl here. Look at that from the hack. Wow.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Hard. Clean.
EJ
Clean. You're good. You're good.
Harnden.
Great throw, Brad. Really good.
Got it, and they love the throw. What did we say? Remember about Brett Gallant? Last stone, 10th. May come down to that. Dunstone needing something here to generate some. Oh, he got it, and it won't hang around, but what a wonderful 2 for Matt Dunstone. Sipola on the brush. There it goes. What a shot. Krista McCarville. Here he goes. Mike McEwen. Run it back. Got a boat. Sit down. Look at that. Count them up. Put 5 on the board. Carrie Anderson. Who's going to take this? Mayer will. Trying to save it. Get a 5. Get a 5. That one. Oh, what a shot.
How good is that?
Final stone. Lovely.
What a great shot.
Long story short, it's a tough shot. Matt Dunstone, tap, little clip. Oh, did he move it? It's up. Unreal shot. Come on, Matt Dunstone.
Well, we saw some wonderful shots all week through round robin. These were the final standings. Women's side, Tracy Fleury all the way through, undefeated. Jennifer Jones in second. We had a couple of tiebreakers, but ultimately Krista McCarville losing in that semifinal to Jennifer Jones. 3 through and clear. Gushue, Jacobs, Cooey, McEwen had a chance to force a tiebreaker. Needed a win. Cooey lost. It didn't happen. That's your final round robin standing. Who will get to wear the maple leaf in Beijing? As we go to the 7th here in Saskatoon on this Sunday night. And it remains 2-1. Gushue leading Jacobs once again. Last rock playing Yellowstone. By far the lowest scoring game. There may be an explosion of points. Who knows? But the lowest previous final was 10 points. The lowest was 10 points. And that was Kevin Martin over Glenn Howard, 7-3 in 2009.
Well, I think Gushue's been holding their breath the last 3 ends because you're concerned when you don't have hammer.
Yes.
You're waiting for that
Yeah.
one mistake and they get a deuce on you. They'd be more than happy to get a force somewhere here and get that hammer back.
A 2's going to feel like a million.
Oh, and the longer it goes in the game.
Jacobs did not throw the corner this time, so I'm guessing he's thinking soft 2 or blank.
Max.
Line's a little snug.
Line's good.
Line only, bro. Line only.
Whoa, if you're heavy.
Yep.
Doesn't it just become,
Gotta go hard.
if you're Jacobs, more difficult, Cheryl, to generate any kind of points when you're closing it down to a 4-foot game?
Oh, it does. And that's why I do think with this style, this end, they're looking at opening it up eventually and playing for a blank. Sometimes if you get the angles right, you kind of get a really sneaky deuce out of it, but they'll keep the blank in mind and try to take hammer to 8.
You like the double? Sure. I think so.
I think it's good timing here now, and you keep your blank alive.
I like
and
throwing it hard.
You could sit 3.
Just normal. I've seen this with normal.
Okay. And I don't think the ice really changes. Normal?
Yeah.
Give you just a hair outside.
Yeah, it doesn't do much down here, and so I think normal, they can hold it with a brushing.
Don't miss wide. If you roll buried, you're still in pretty good shape.
Normal.
If you chip your own out, you're in trouble.
Yep. Hard, Ryan.
Dig, Ryan.
Hard.
Dig.
Hard, Ryan.
Come on, buddy.
Right to it, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. Go,
go, go, go, go, go, go.
Right to it. Got it. Oh, very nice.
Thank you, brother Ryan.
No kidding.
Nice scrub.
But it's
Held it on a straight line. Great scrub.
I'm thinking along Jacobs, now he's got, for one of the few times, he's actually got Gushue now chasing.
He does. It hasn't happened often in the last 3 ends.
No.
Just so many good shots back and forth. This helps.
And the only rock that's protecting Brad is this one he's running back. So.
Whoa. Mark. Jeff. Hard, Jeff.
Walker now,
Hard, Jeff.
late
Hard.
licks. Oh,
Hard,
wow.
get it out.
What a great call.
Wow. And away hit goes.
That's going through the hole, and they changed brushers, Vic. They'd be drawn to sit 4. Wow.
With it coming at that speed and make that decision.
Yep.
That
curls any more, it goes right through the uprights, and you're sitting 4.
Coming up, if we didn't do anything to it. But missed the broom. I thought it's pretty good.
That's deflating.
Brett Clant says he missed the broom.
Yeah.
Got heavy.
Yeah, pretty good. Line's good. Yeah, I agree. You're just sweeping for weight. You got room. You can let that work, actually. Hey, whoa if you can.
We can wait all day.
Go to this.
No.
Keep it on this angle.
We're not through.
Keep it on this angle.
Let us know. We're almost to it.
Well, line's okay. Line's good for this. Yep, keep going.
Go.
Keep going.
Go. Right in the middle.
In between.
Okay,
They're actually going to go
throw.
T-line, and then at the end they decided to go deep.
Probably better
Half
just be
rock,
even
Mark.
anyway.
Okay. What's that?
Would it have been better just to leave it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Mr. 96% here.
Whoa.
Yeah, he just quietly goes about his
Yeah,
business,
it
making
was,
a lot of shots.
Hard, Jeff.
Keep
Hard,
going.
Jeff.
Got them both.
Hard, Jeff.
Sure looking. And he will. Had one more, maybe 97 now. It's just Gushue 2-1, and every time Jacobs just deflates a little bit.
Nice sweep.
We all struggled in Trino percentage-wise. The ice was just bad. But the semifinal final, Mark Nichols was 92-98.
Wow. That is. And that's even tougher when you've struggled all week, too,
Right.
to have that
Get back
confidence
here.
to be able to
Yeah, back
pull
forward.
off a game like that.
Room. Lots of
He
line.
is a big game player.
Lots of room. Wait for it. Not doing much down here at all.
It's not curling.
Whoa.
Boy, they're scratching. Scratching for anything.
One rock quicker. Clear, Mark. Let's go there.
Doesn't change much now, but he won't be happy with that.
Same as it's been, maybe a foot
The mistake
too
was
quicker,
brushing
but
it
it's
back
fine.
and they didn't mark the double. They could have put that in the tee line.
Really good reminder, though, for Mark Kennedy and even for the brushers to know how fast it is going to the wings. You don't want that to be a draw for 2.
Clean it.
Get lots of line.
Here, like.
Looks okay.
Lead skid.
Get lots of line.
Top 8, top 4. It's actually closer to T, I think. Top button.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Top 4.
Okay. Nice weight, Mark.
Thanks. Good judge,
Spot,
boys.
bud. Real nice.
Good judge.
Board. Try to roll. Board. Clean.
Good weight.
Stay close. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Whoa.
Just
Close.
forward.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Mark
Whoa.
Kennedy.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
E.J. Harnden.
Yep. Yes.
One more time.
Hard,
Then you
Brad.
roll it over towards those two stones and use them.
Keep going. Very nice.
And they'll get it close. We told a story earlier in the week just about how much and these teams have worked over the course of the last
yellow
couple
curl
of
a little
years.
bit out
It's
here,
been
Mark.
difficult because a lot of provinces didn't have any ice.
And it wasn't.
And early this season, the
Yeah.
Gushue team spent an entire month just at home playing and practicing. And the big thing for them was to get more rotation on their stones. Just something new, a little twist, because they were finding that with the stones as lively as they are, the ice the way it is, they needed to find that. So it was a 1 month a work in progress for them.
It's there's no lack of work ethic on that team whatsoever.
Fordish? Yeah. Let me see. Yeah.
I think it's impressive, this Jacobs team. I mean, they played 5 events this year. They were in the final of 4 of them. They won 1. But it's a relatively new team. They've only been together a couple of years. In COVID, they didn't get a lot of opportunity to play together. So pretty quick climb for a new team.
%92 as a team for the week is unheard of.
Well, considering the strength of the field.
Right, right, because the shots become that much harder because of that.
Forward. Yep. Clean. Yep.
Easy.
Forward. Clean. Yep.
Easy.
Clean.
Clean. Yep.
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 Hard.
Yep. For any roll. Yep. Okay, good scrub. Good sweep, guys.
They went around the center guard originally thinking blank, and they were laying 3 at one point, but I think they'll be just a little happier than Brad Gushue with this result if Jacobs makes his last one.
Heavy normal.
Jeff Walker.
Clean.
Clean it.
And away it'll go.
That's pretty heavy for normal,
So
but I think he was
it's,
a little heavy in his first 2.
Jacobs hustling down to throw as we're heading towards another blank here in 7.
It's something I've not heard all week from Team Gushue is Brad Gushue being heavy. They've said it quite a few times.
That's right. Today, yes.
Overthrows, which is really unlike Brad.
So through it goes, and here we go. Putting another blank on the board in 7. It remains 2-1 Gushue. Going to 8. And the acknowledgement by the fans here at the SaskTel Centre of Canada's wheelchair curling team. And and expected to be at the Para-Olympic Games in Beijing, March 4 through 13. John Thurston, Ina Forrest, Dennis Thiessen, Mark Idison, and Kalinda Joseph. We wish you well. Two to one, Gushue. Jacobs again with last rock.
Two perfect ones so far. I thought Brad Jacobs might throw the corner on the swingier of the two turns. It's a little tougher to get in on that in turn. Mind you, if you make it, it's a little tougher to get it out.
Chase it.
Hard if we're not in.
Not in.
Hard, you're not in. Hard, hard. Hard for weight, guys. Come on, get it deeper.
Let me go.
Okay, whoa. Easy. Oh.
Sorry,
Jeff.
sorry,
Good
Jeff.
shot.
Misread that.
Okay.
Good spot.
Second rock, I think it's a little sharper.
Yeah, the birthday boy.
Sorry, I thought,
And there's the birthday boy's wife.
Good spot.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's always good that we catch you, huh? Just when you're eating something. We try very hard to do that, actually. It's like the server that comes to your table. How are you enjoying it? Oh, I'm eating it. What do you think?
Your mouth's full.
Your mouth's full.
She had a fantastic week, her and the team.
How much?
Heavy, we're bouncing a foot.
Just getting better
Mark,
every event.
Yes, Mark. EJ.
Hard,
EJ. Kick. Hard. Good. Keep going.
And around they go and go deep.
That's okay. I got 14. Just the, two rocks quicker, it gets to lightning. That's all.
Oh, God.
All right.
Throwing this.
You freezing right here?
taking-
Is there a big enough hole there for it? Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Same line Mark was throwing.
Yeah, Ryan's not happy
Yeah.
with
No.
that.
Isn't it?
No.
Yep.
Just
Back 8.
trying to freeze on that top red.
I thought they'd play the
No, I was
tick.
outside the end of 12, but you
Get
wanna,
some guards going here.
I think if you have the same line as me with the back 8 weight, you might come close to the guard. So I like that ice.
They made every tick against Cooey.
Yeah, they made some big shots. 2 4s on the board, 3 and 5, and
Back 4.
that
Yep.
was decided
Yep.
early.
Gotta go for line.
Hurt! Come on, Mark, pound it.
Where is it? Weight's good.
Hard!
Whoa, we're all over the front. We're back
you
4.
are.
Close, yep. Back 4. Whoa, yes. Hard. Back button.
Whoa!
Back button.
Jeff.
Plan B.
Okay.
Oh, really good call.
Yeah, that's a good call.
That was supposed to be coming down to the back and to then
You're more weight than that, too.
get it dead in line with that center guard. Well done.
Or just off nose, hair high.
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't care about the triple.
Well,
It'd be nice to have 2 corners, wouldn't it?
2 guards and 1 back there is okay too.
Yeah,
Whatever
you're
like.
right. Yeah,
And we made this already.
yeah, you're right.
Hair high, eh?
Hair high. Whoa. Whoa. No.
Whoa! Ryan!
Brian Harden, what do you got?
That's good.
Well, got everything moving. Leaves the Gushue stone still shot. Top 8, and it's open now. And the center line guard belongs to Jacobs.
Good shot. Okay. Just like this?
They're going to chase that back one, I think. Back Jacob Stone.
I thought it would run.
Playing pretty defensive, Brad, but you can't blame him. If he gets a blank here even, he's got a shot at a force now, but a blank, he's pretty happy too.
Plenty of weight. Oh, then to the hat. Just to the hat.
Draw numbers
Mark,
not
weight's close.
not up to what we expect
Jeff, yes!
from a Brett Galland. Walker picks him up now. Nichols joining him too. Get it by that guard they did. And right down to that one center line. Back 8, taps it through.
That really took off.
It's a straight spot until it's not. When it gets closer to that center line, it just grabs.
I didn't push on.
Oh.
Yes! Whoa! Hard!
Could hear the panicking. Brad's voice right here.
Hard! Stay down, Jeff! Stay down! Stay down, Jeff!
I can see yellow.
I thought that had the guard at the hog line.
Weight's great.
Curl. Whoa. Whoa, Ryan.
The grimace
Curl.
from E.J. Harden as he let it go. Kennedy's got him.
Going. Whoa, yep, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now, Ryan, back and forth they go. Watch this roll. Avoids the jam at the back and rolls it underneath.
Brilliant.
Shot each.
Sweet, Mark.
We're turning it up now, boy.
Yep, yep. Both teams are in good shape. You've got one buried with hammer.
Yes.
Gushue will have two buried down the center.
Just a perfect roll. You have to ignore it.
No roll. Yep. No.
Nice weight control.
A little bit, Brad.
Mark's made this twice in a row 2 ends ago, so he certainly know this
I
spot.
think it's light.
Nichols
Okay.
needs
Line's
it.
okay now.
It's light.
A little bit light.
Reach close.
Okay, you're good.
Line's
Reach
okay.
there. Top 4 now. Top button.
This could over curl.
Top button.
4. Might need to be Jeff a bit.
T-line.
Don't need it. Don't need
No,
it.
line's
Heavy.
fine.
T-line.
Whoa.
Jeff.
Yep, Jeff.
And just in front of the
Tell you,
pin.
that early sweep does a difference.
Yeah, boy, they may have just may have straightened it out.
Yeah, when they yelled light, I thought it would over curl in that swingy turn, but they managed to straighten it out.
Changes kind of the break point if you can jump on it early.
Your only other play is something.
I know, but he's gonna keep getting in there anyway.
Just gets a little dicey for him.
Unless you make it now and
It
then the
does.
runner. But whatever you like, Mark. Whatever you're
I'm kind of feeling the intern right here on the nose. Are you?
Okay.
Make it, Mark.
Yeah, with that one secured behind the corner, I love this call. Because you play something soft off that, and to Brad's point, they're just going to keep coming around there.
Right. Unless you could stay on top. They need to get one of these.
And it's what he's feeling.
Yep.
Let it go.
Yes!
Let it go.
Did you feel it? Oh, and there's another one. So he does remove one. Shot rock is in the open. It belongs to Jacobs. T-line, edge of the 4.
Curled a tad at the hog line.
Yeah, but it's better.
Oh,
At
way
least
better.
they end up shot.
Really good.
Yeah. This game has tailed off a little bit.
Nose is not terrible.
He was in the 96%
You can't roll
at
in
one
this
time.
way.
Nichols is there.
He's got to play that.
Do you ever try to just roll? Yeah.
He's bumping it back for a pocket. I'd rather him play this hit and roll, to be quite honest.
Okay.
And then we could freeze him.
Sure.
I like that.
So I like on the nose.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's time to be quite honest. 8th end.
The room on the outer, you want the intern.
I think there's room with like good board.
That's an interesting call for Brad.
Okay, we also know this. We've seen this a few times.
Okay.
Not to roll buried here. But he's right. It make the other team throw the tougher shot.
And then you freeze on top.
Natural with the end.
Because if this is nosed, Kennedy doesn't roll, there's a simple double for Gushue.
This tells me Gushue wants the force very bad.
Whoa, hard. Whoa.
Yeah, even.
Whoa.
Even end.
Whoa,
Brett.
Hold Jacobs to a single.
Whoa.
Try to blank 9 if you're Gushue, and then get that last rock coming home in a tie. As he rolls it towards the center line, maybe puts a little piece under the center.
Okay.
Probably that.
Sitting the 2 is
Sorry,
Gushue.
Brad. A little hard.
Back line.
A little hard, yeah. I should have called off
Back
early.
line,
I didn't think it was getting a nose. Should have been off.
They're going to try to roll bury here,
nice
maybe
quick
even
spot here.
half buried,
Quite gradual. That's
using
ice
the
to
red one for
adjust the back
backing.
line. Okay, let's make it.
Should finish pretty hard here.
Kennedy.
Just back line.
His last.
Back line. Clean.
Easy.
Whoa.
Close.
Clean.
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 Clean. Whoa.
Clean.
Clean. Yeah.
Clean. Whoa. Curl.
And
Roll it.
a little inside.
Throw, buddy.
And he'll leave it shot stone. Still looks like it's almost entirely open, top edge of the button.
Man.
He threw the weight to make it too. I'm surprised they couldn't get that extra finish at the end.
I thought that would go. This is the side that was going.
Yeah, I agree.
Any lighter.
Couldn't call the carve too early because it looked so juicy.
That's what I thought too. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
This has to be even lighter than Kennedy's. Try to get to the nose.
but at what risk?
Good speed down here.
A ton.
Speed should be really good.
Reckon the guard, you're looking at 3. You jam it, you're looking at 3. There's enough curl here, though, I think. Kennedy was firmish. I think Brad will be more like Hack.
Yeah, Mark was probably close to board.
Hard for the hack. Clean, yep. Hard, just through.
Skip stones. Gushue's
Whoa,
first.
kill it. Whoa, whoa. Just enough
So
to
we
kill
play
it.
here
Jeff.
in 8.
Hard to the hack. Gotta
Now
go,
Walker.
Jeff.
Hard, Jeff. You
Gotta go, Jeff.
Going to stay
Stay
with
down,
this
Jeff.
because he's going to help this curl.
Jeff.
Got to get it by that guard. Oh! Get across the nose. Oh, and he doesn't. He just gets to the nose. May have gotten a little roll, but a bigger that he avoids the jam.
Oh, thank you, Jeff Walker, though, because I thought he was high-siding it.
Yeah, that'd be a disaster.
Gotta go, Jeff.
He made this move from here to the nose.
Brad did a little better than Kennedy. Was softened the weight. That gave it that extra curl. That's curling in there hard. Can you play the double, even if you roll out?
To throw enough weight.
Well, I
That's
still
my
think we gotta
boy
try to
up
make
there
this
throwing.
double.
The thick way, right?
Yeah.
Throw away.
Right. Yeah, it can't throw too much weight because he got in there pretty good.
Make the double and
I think
wherever
it's
you
board.
roll, you roll.
I think
Right.
it's board. Yeah.
It's board weight. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, with that one
there.
yellow
If
rock
you're here for
secured around
board,
that corner.
I like that.
Just
I think
make the
it's
double.
max. I like that.
They're going to throw soft weight, though. Are they trying to nose it? I don't think that's possible. You high side, you might as well throw peel weight at
No,
it
I think they're making the double.
on the across the face, like Brad did,
No,
straight.
no, he's trying to get almost to the nose.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's wow.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just thinking here. I'm wondering if nose is the shot.
Just take you want to take a time out here?
Well, I thought
That's fine.
what they were playing.
Nose is fine. Hack.
Right here?
Yep. Hack weight, Mark. Give me the broom, please. A little bit more.
Hack's pretty good.
That's good. No, you're right.
Because then
You can only see about half, so.
Same shot Brad threw. If you nose it, Gushue's got a decision to make.
Yeah, and you nose it, you make this double or slightly high side.
Yeah. So you nose it would be an accomplishment.
Yeah.
It's Jacobs here now. His decision. He wants this way. No more discussion. Feeling it with his first.
Wait. Yep.
Straight.
Yep. Heavy hack. Whoa.
So
Yep.
EJ
Yep.
trying to hold it.
Curl.
Now the curl call.
Curl.
And
Curl,
it's Ryan that will help to make it
Ryan.
curl.
Curl.
Now he just stuffs it at the back. So shot rock still belongs to Gushue.
Wasn't there, I don't think.
That seemed a little hotter than hack to me, too.
Yeah.
It's even pretty soft on it.
Yeah, I know. It's
Isn't that interesting? Look at that. Not one draw so far for Jacobs in a 2-1 game. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
All I saw in that situation was either like back 8 foot and get to the nose or play the rip. Just hit a thin double across the top. Now you're sitting one buried. Brad has to sink it perfectly to get your 2.
Looks like a board waiter.
Now he's forced.
It's the same spot where Mark played his with the other turn.
Yeah.
I like this turn.
Boy,
too.
concerning Jacobs hasn't thrown a draw yet. That would.
You wonder if it comes down to something like that, if he even has the feel.
Yeah, it's.
Hard.
I mean, he's been stellar all week, so I'm sure he's still got that, but you'd think about it.
Yep. Yes. Hard.
Where are you going? Oh, sit right there. Sit 2.
Nice sweep, Brad.
Chance here.
Line call.
Yeah, I don't think Jacob's shot was there with the weight he threw.
Back 12.
Little house cleaning.
Interesting.
By Mark Kennedy.
He's not going to draw you here either. He's going to throw back 12.
Be hair slower.
Wonder why, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, I think in this case, this is what he knows. He knows his path. We've seen this quite a bit, as has he, but I am a bit surprised he wouldn't want to try just to play a draw to the forefoot.
Back line. Back 12. Clean.
Yep. Straight. Yep. Whoop.
Ryan Harnden.
Back line.
Easy. Clean.
He keeps it straight for a while now.
Keep going.
Staying with it.
Easy.
Keep
Clean.
going. Nice. Good throw, Brad.
Very nice.
Shot.
So, the single, the force. We're tied at 2, going to 9. When you look back, some of the jackets that were awarded and worn by the respective winners. And these are the Team Canada jackets that will go to the winner of this year's curling trials here in Saskatoon. And when you look at the field in Beijing, those are the countries that have qualified. Still have 3 spots to fill, and it will be decided coming up next month, December 5 through 18 in Netherlands. Interesting that you don't see a name like Korea there, or Japan for that matter. So it's going to be a real battle for those last 3 spots.
Will it ever?
Get a little desperation here now. 2 center guards here for Jacobs. If this one stops in time.
And it's got to curl a bit too.
Okay, go. Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard. Freeze it. Hard. Okay.
Okay, Ray.
Okay.
That's a miss. That's a complete miss.
All right.
She's going to try to get a blank here. There's only one guard that can prevent that.
I think you can certainly get this.
Hit half a rock. You like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Hack weight.
Clean.
Weight's
Jeff
good.
Walker.
Easy. Yep.
Weight's good.
Yes.
Weight's
Whoa.
good.
Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Clean. Yes. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Mark. Hard. Whoa. Right. Yo. Go.
What a great throw.
Go.
So controlled.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Nice shot, Jeff. Hello, boy. Great scrubbing, too. Sweet.
Should have stayed on it.
You could wait for that and throw a tight guard right now.
Yeah, I like the tight guard.
Sure.
You put it in, they peel the guard, and it's a hitting contest. They need a better guard.
Line's good. Clean it.
Tight.
Really
Clean
quick out here if you go wide enough.
Right here, boys.
Weight's good.
Line's great.
Yeah, you don't see Ryan Harnden slip into the rings very often.
Look at this slide, too.
Pretty good.
Ryan, if anything.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Yes.
Keep going. Yep.
Good sweep.
Good spot, EJ. Single peel.
I just peeling this.
I think so, yeah.
Brett Gallant trying to clean it up.
Clean. Go ahead. Good shot, Brett.
You like a guard?
Okay.
High one.
You've got that freeze.
You can make this usable, and the double peel goes into the reds. So
I think one more guard here.
Not super high, just good spot.
I was thinking as they were cleaning that yellow one on the way by, they could have brushed it into the rings. Then you freeze, he blasts, you might force that way.
This is going to be tough
Always
to throw
Mark.
a high guard in this fast
Yeah,
spot.
no kidding.
Line's great.
It's downhill.
Line's good. Clean it, Mark.
Line's perfect. Ryan,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Ryan, finish it.
Come on,
Okay,
Ryan.
Yep. Good.
And they'll get their second center.
That's a good shot.
Eventually here, he might throw the draw.
Sweep.
I think right now.
I got to go this side, eh?
You do,
This might
yeah.
be a little messy.
Clean, clean. Clean. Good.
You heard that discussion with Brad Jacobs and Mark Kennedy. Now it's probably time for them to freeze that pocket, I think, was the decision.
Might be a little bit messy, though.
Well, you know, there are two gentlemen right there. Greg Owasco, who is the head and chief ice technician. And we want to thank him and his entire crew for a wonderful week. And then they've worked so hard. And the gentleman, I think, on the left is from the Highland, is he not? Did you not say that was your ice maker?
That's absolutely right.
Yeah.
They're a team. They go to all these events, and they're just amazing job.
Well, and the appreciation from the fans for what they do. It's hours and hours of time spent in here trying to make a great surface for these athletes.
Go ahead. Mine's good.
Great.
And he, next time we'll see him, will be at the Tim Hortons Briar
Come on, boys. Go, go, go,
Hard,
go, go.
come on, hard.
Keep going.
in
Keep
Lethbridge.
going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Line these up. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Keep going.
Wow, what a great
First rock down there, eh? It's just so different.
Yeah.
We've heard that a
Good
lot
sweep. What was your split there,
this
Ryan?
evening.
I had 20.
Yeah.
Love if you can make this.
And thanks to Brett Waldroff and all the officials for their hard work this week. Many of them have been, he worked so hard he lost all his hair. They've been working very hard because the Canadian Junior World Championship qualifier was going on here in Saskatoon at the Granite Curling Club. And so
hang it on in the wing, right?
some of them were working here in the morning, over there in the afternoon, and coming back in the evening.
Double duty.
Double duty. So
Wow.
many thanks to all the officials.
Right at her.
Are they trying to kill one of their own?
That'd probably be a good call.
Yeah, heavy.
Or the pocket's still there.
Gotta go, Brett.
Hard.
Gotta go, Brett.
Heavy. Hard. You gotta go. Hard. You're going. You're going.
Hard.
Nichols,
Hard.
the land,
Shooter. Hard, hard, hard.
and rolls over.
Oh boy!
Covers their own.
Great shot that was.
I don't know how he held it off that guard.
Yeah, good shot.
Rolled pretty good.
It's good getting that one off of the.
What?
Good getting that
Oh
one.
yeah,
out of
no,
there.
that's a great shot. Yeah. It rolled pretty good. It'd be nice if it rolled a little further.
Oh,
If you want.
Timeout.
I see a blank right now, right? Yeah. Make that double. Mark's got one more.
Wait, like?
So,
No.
I hate our chances of winning this game.
You
if
know,
we
it's
blank.
kind of looking like a
No,
blank.
you can't blank.
Right. I think I'd rather give him a deuce than blank.
Yeah, me too.
Right? But you're making a draw.
So, right now that double and roll looks like a pretty easy shot for Mark.
To just get rid of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you're
We're just saying like we can't blank this thing.
right. I think we've got to put a draw in there.
Like the draw.
I think the thing with the draw is you don't want to be somewhere where the double's going to potentially jam if you do have to play it. Like I think you're just throwing like dead T-line, dead Barry.
Yeah.
And he's going to run, and we need a miss.
Playing the run, there's hopefully he keeps the guard around, and then you might have the double and roll.
The double and roll, lie too.
But playing it right now just kind of seems like even back button, right?
Yeah.
Back button make this run back harder.
Yeah, a little more length.
Yeah.
This freeze isn't there, right? Probably?
No.
Like here? It's not there?
Yeah.
How do you get there? Can you
That
get
looks
there?
pretty tough.
Well, this
It's
way.
tough, but it's probably there.
Really smart call by Team Gushue to
Another option.
have Mark kill the guard
He's
and
just
get
gonna
one of
play
their
it like
own.
he did
And now the
the
pocket's
I
gone.
think so.
Mark Kennedy had one chance. He came up a little light.
The only
It's
thing
a
if we
great
go
call.
if we go
I'd rather give him a deuce than a blank.
right?
He might.
Yeah.
Right. So Barry won T-line here.
I think so.
Yeah, and Mark's
That
right.
gives us 6 feet.
Tied without, he's about a 20% chance of winning the game. So
Yep.
I'm gonna throw this.
giving them a deuce and having hammer gives you
Yeah,
a
you might as
better
well wait
chance.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Speed is like if I throw 20 right now,
I
are we
think that-
close, guys?
yes.
Yeah, 20's good here.
Okay.
C-line.
Positive 20.
No lack of curl here. It's fast.
Mark Kennedy.
Line's good. Line's good.
Line.
Line's good. Keep it out there.
T-line.
Line's good.
Line's good. Line's still good, boys. Sweep it for T. Ryan's.
T-line.
T-line.
Ryan's. Whoa, whoa. Gotta stop. Gotta stop curling.
Line's great.
No,
Line's
no,
great.
No, sit.
Sit.
So fast down there.
Came out the other side.
Yeah, it does.
That's lightning.
Stops another foot higher, Russ, and it's good.
Oh, I just had to get it out there
Good
a bit
toss,
more.
Russ.
Sorry.
Which one you seeing?
You seeing this?
I am too.
Aren't you?
Yeah, because you can slash that in there right now. I like this. Probably want like just hack again, Mark.
Yep.
It's starting to look like a force, all right, but it might be 3.
Yeah, look at this. I mean, they were 7-1 here, and just 2 games separating the 2 teams all time. That's how evenly matched they are. Mark Nichols.
Clean.
It's good.
Yep. Which nice. Hard.
Hard, Brett.
Hard.
Gotta go, Brett.
Hard. Harder, Brett.
Gotta go, really gotta go. Try to hold this up here because they do have to squeak it a little bit. Gotta get it by that one. There they did. Now, where's this roll? They're gonna make it 3 in a row. Yeah, lining them up. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, boy.
What a game from Nichols. He knew that was the straighter side. He just handed it to the brushers.
Yeah, but he needed them.
Hard. Harder, Brett. Hard. Hard. Come on. Hard. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. No roll.
And again, the Walker and Gallant. Really good sweep.
He knows as well as anybody is even if this triple's made, the blank's looking very good. Tough triple too. You've got to kind of slice the middle one across the top.
Whoa. Whoa.
Going to give it a go.
Curl.
Jacobs first.
Curl, 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 curl. Curl, curl, curl.
What do you got? He's going to get rid of a couple and leave his shooter in the rings at around 10 o'clock.
It's good.
Okay. I'd rather give him a deuce. This is good.
Yeah.
I just make the dead roll.
Make the dead roll.
And if he gets his 2, we get 3 coming home, right? We make it perfect. It's force.
You roll right into it.
Mine too.
Like, what's he do? He's still playing that.
He's still gonna play it. Yeah. It doesn't change much.
I know it's positive thinking, but in a game where points are at a premium,
out here, I think.
to generate 3.
It's a reach.
Is that this not too
And
much
and
ice
I'm
here,
not
is it?
sure
think
your
so. I think
odds
we'll get a
down
bit of
to
curl. It hasn't been
with
played
are much
much,
better
so-
than your
No,
odds
they're-
tied without.
They're not good odds, period.
But
like a hack leader.
you got to find something.
This much ice?
Yeah, something like that. It's just gonna. I just gotta place it right.
Boy, Mark Nichols just
normal.
been standing on his head.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa. 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 Throw it in. Hard. Hard.
I think that's a good spot.
Shot. Real nice spot. What's up, bro?
Good. Shot.
Real nice.
Trying to hit this red and roll right behind the yellow.
I was a little worried for a second, Russ, that Gushue might have could roll a little further for a stagger. And you loop around that, but perfect.
Wait.
Little solid.
Clean.
Jacobs last.
Clean. Whoa.
Right now,
Whoa.
Gushue continues to sit the 2.
Whoa. Whoa.
Clean. Clean.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Just waiting. Now EJ got him. Roll it over, and it'll pop out.
Good throw.
They lost it.
Great toss, Scott.
They actually they had it.
Oh, did they ever? First missed line call.
You like board?
If I got space, I like board. If not, then I like hack.
I think that caught them by surprise because it's such a straight spot.
Just, I think, slide path, right? It's exactly where it would be. Just
Do I have any air?
It might have been, yeah. I think that's what happened. Oh,
that's frustrating when you think you've got it, and then about 4 feet to go, it curls that half an inch.
That looks like tons. Yeah, it's a little less. There you go. 10.5. You guys like that ice?
Yep.
For the first deuce of the game.
Weight's good.
Here in 9.
Brett. Easy.
Good. Good. Brett.
Hard, Brett.
Again, trying to help this over.
Hard, Brett.
Hard, Brett.
Help it over.
Clean.
Good.
Staying with it.
Attaboy, Brad.
And there you go. Wow. We go to 9. Had to go to 9 for our first multiple points. Gushue cracks a couple. We'll go to 10. Gushue leads. Jacobs will have last rock. Sunday night in Saskatoon, and it's the final, the men's final of the Tim Hortons curling trials.
Mine's good.
A very closed game, 4-2. Gushue leads it after that deuce in 9, and now Jacobs with last rock coming home has the last rock, and down by a couple.
Not too deep.
And just asking you about, you look back at a game like this, if Jacobs should go on to lose this, is there something that he can point to? Lack of offense? It's been really closed.
I think he can point to Mark Nichols because Mark's just played so well, and that's really made the shots difficult for the Jacobs team. And Jeff Walker, 96%, and I don't think they're getting the same numbers on the other side for Jacobs' team.
Just stay down, Brett. Stay down.
No, we're not. Top 8.
Stay down. We're over curling. Mark,
the way it started off, and you saw Kennedy make those run backs. Didn't he make a run back triple at one point, I think, in the first, right in the first? You thought, oh my,
okay, good spot.
we're in for something really special.
There's a spot there, I think. Okay. There's a spot there. Finicky. Mine's good. Mine's good. Right here. Go ahead if you have to.
Can't hurt
Curling nicely.
Cannot hurt that.
Hard.
Up to you. Line's good.
Line's good. Even them up.
Keep going.
Right here. Right on my broom.
Keep going each.
Nice, Pete.
Good spots,
buddy. Good spots, man.
Two good ones.
Really good. It's the one I like. It's our play here. It's the one I like.
Well, there is our Olympian, Jennifer Jones.
The other option is
There we go. Hello. Well, it was an emotional afternoon for Jennifer.
Top 8.
And the team they'll get a chance to wear the maple leaf again. And Jennifer and Caitlin Laws and Dawn had been before. Jocelyn Peterman will make her first Olympic appearance.
Room. Just looking for top 8 depth, guys.
And there's her fiance,
Gonna need to curl.
Brett Galland. Will he go too?
Would that not be amazing? Two of them go for the first time from the same household.
Finish don't leave the pocket. Yep. Even with this. Yep. That's good.
Okay.
Not bad.
Little too aggressive.
Weight was perfect the whole way. Yeah. Looked really good.
Well, freeze the one in the center or come around the corner.
I'm not a huge fan of these two rocks.
Lots of time.
Is this crazy right now?
It's not bad. It's not bad. We just got to keep it around.
No, I know.
Yeah, the risk with a hit is you lose your shooter. That's it.
The Reds are helping. I'm not sure you want to hit them yet. You could try to draw around them somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, with this This is the right corner to go around. A, it curls more, and if they peel the corner, then you can get around the reds to the back 8, back 12. Might give you a chance.
I don't have heavy.
Top 8.
I got
EJ
really
Harden.
good. No, just go. Line's good.
Top 8.
Got road.
We gotta go.
Go then.
Guard.
Go.
Go, Ryan. Top 12.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Ryan Harden.
Go.
To Mark Kennedy on this brush.
Hard.
Here comes Jacobs, too.
Hard.
It's been a long night of a lot of brushing.
Hard.
Just drag it in behind. They'll tuck a little piece. Maybe more than just a little.
You ever take that on?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
thick, but it's there. Yeah.
Half? Good half?
Thick half. Nice and hard, Brett. Should run straight up here.
Okay. Nice call.
About 60%.
Most people worry about the guard that's guarding the buried one, but you can get at it this way, and you're killing a guard one way or the other.
Yep.
Hard.
Yes.
Really hard.
Right away, they got him.
Hard.
Trying to come across
Hard.
now.
Go, Mark.
Mark
Go.
Nichols, he coming across.
Whoa.
He hit it
Corner
thick, and he's going to bid it right on the corner.
Okay.
A little roll away, and still sitting the 3 is Gushue with house for last round.
A little fortunate it's lined up.
Is it ever?
A little tight.
Peel, wait, out, turn.
Should run nice and straight, eh, Mark?
Half a rock each.
Boy.
Just don't lose your
Not
shooter.
a fan of peel weight.
No. Concerning.
You ready here?
Mark.
Get ready, says Mark Kennedy. Get ready. Bang.
Okay,
and
not bad.
over.
No, that's not bad at all.
Sitting center line. Still it is Gushue sitting 1-2.
Great way to miss it.
This is where that slight mistake by Gallant, not that the double was going to be easy,
I don't even think you need to hit as much as you can see, but about a quarter, I think.
I got
big quarter.
works out perfect because you can run this back and maybe get all the yellows.
Okay. I think you need to hit at least a third.
Yeah, I got just a third.
Okay, let's make it.
Oh, they're going around and getting it. Okay. And that sets up a potential double, too.
Whoa. Close.
Nichols. 96%.
Jeff, go! Jeff,
Walker. Bang. Come across. Oh, he touched them all. And will spill that one out of the back. And it just spins back. Oh, my.
Oh, that's
Jacobs.
I don't know if that hit.
Oh, wow.
That's
I'm assuming it did.
hard to believe.
That's massive.
Wow.
So now
Can't
Jacobs.
believe that didn't go out.
And neither can I. That weight.
Having a look here.
Jeff, go! Go!
Touch it.
He's got to
go.
the red too thin.
Gotta go. Guess what? I'm coming back.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Freeze. What about a split on ours right now to sit 2?
Yeah.
What about this?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, and push this.
Push that.
Back over there.
Try to get back here.
Is that a crazy call? Or
No, I think that is the call.
Get some
I think you wanna
separation
get
and be
this
right
back
on
here.
He's coming off this all day.
And let's be quick with it.
We got to be quick with the rest of the shots.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if you
like
go
that
to
shot? I
there,
think so.
the teams are just
We didn't have to waste the time
too
out on
good,
that.
and they
No,
can
I'll
make
just split it
that
up.
double.
We still got the time.
Back 12.
So they're going to
Yeah,
try
and
to
I think you're
split
just pushing
these.
into that.
That's a good call.
Yes.
Get it.
I got to be pretty
That high one back left
Yeah, I
in the
think you
rings
gotta be
deep.
back 12
Roll the
back
Yeah, I
shooter.
think you're going to need like probably just through is the weight.
Right, back line.
Okay,
Right,
so I
you're
threw
hitting
that
the
hack waiter here that ran pretty straight.
Yeah. So like just through. I'm trying for like a third.
Okay.
Back line,
The
just
next
through.
trick is where do you want to roll, Cheryl? You don't want to roll it, cue it up in that back yellow. That would be a disaster,
Yeah.
right?
Good.
No, that would be. You got to almost overroll.
As he got one set up here. Jacobs to possibly
Wait,
win it.
Good weight. Great weight.
Good weight.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Back line.
Yep.
Yes!
Hit it thin.
Hard! Hard!
Ryan Harnden.
Hard, Brad. Hard,
And
hard,
roll
hard.
over on the corner, and that's what they were looking for.
Great.
What a great shot.
Trying to roll it over there, I think.
the roll.
He likes it.
If they,
I don't know.
the only thing better would be to cue that on frozen. This rock he's throwing, if it ever got to the corner, then Nichols can't make the shot they're trying now, but what a beauty. Also didn't quite bury the red one, because they're going to have to get that out of the rings at some point. Oh, it's close to buried, isn't it?
Yeah, really close.
3 tries to make a double here.
Yep.
Good. Weight's good.
Yep. Gotta go. Weight's good.
Hard.
Nichols.
Whoa.
Look at this.
Brett.
Gallant.
Yes.
Backing into it. Walker will
Yes.
stay
Whoa.
with it.
Whoa, Brett. Get it over there. Hard.
Now trying to get it over to that corner. Little more scrub. Little more scrub. Oh, nearly to it.
Oh, but that's very, very good.
That's incredible.
Sorry, Mark. My fault. Whoa.
Brett.
Yep. Yes. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Brett. Get it over there. Hard. Hard. Get it over there, Brett. Come on. Hard as you can. Hard as you can.
Nice shot. Tough part here for Jacob, Cheryl, is that the way to get your 3 now is to roll this buried, and he can't. I don't think Kennedy can possibly get tight enough to that guard to hit the red and roll to our right. If he doesn't, he takes out his own.
I think they're trying it, though.
Oh, boy, this is tough.
Close. Yep.
Well, he just made a beauty.
Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Curl. Hard, Ryan.
Ryan Harden.
Go. Gotta go,
Keep
Ryan.
going.
Here
Keep
comes that
going.
guard.
Hard.
Staying with it.
Keep going.
Staying with it. Watch the jam.
That's the problem.
Oh, there it is.
It wasn't there.
They seemed a bit rushed, too, with time.
Yeah.
Good try.
Yeah, they used their 2. In fact, I think they said they were a little, said they didn't need to use that second. It was obvious to call. Yeah, the 1 missed line call. That was the multiple point end to give Gushue the 4-2 lead, and Nichols out curling Kennedy. That's the game story. It's brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
That just wasn't makeable, Cheryl. Like, why not throw that same weight, hit it thin, roll across the top? Roll back 8, for instance.
Yeah, they just seemed rushed.
They got unlucky on the previous split that he made so beautifully. He kicked that red one buried, and then he couldn't get it with the second one.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Just hidden sit right here?
I think so, yeah.
Good board. Whoa, 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 whoa. Same weight as Mark. Same as Mark. Whoa. Clean. Clean. Whoa, whoa.
Brett.
Same weight.
Brett.
Move it, Brett.
Hard, Brett. Hard, Brett. Right to it. Right
Roll
to
it
it.
a bit. Roll it a bit.
Roll it a bit.
Roll.
And he does roll
Good
a little
job,
bit.
Brad.
There they are. They're sitting at 2. With 2 to come for Jacobs here in this 10th.
Good shot. Great job. It's really similar weight to Mark.
Board weight. Nose.
What's your weight? Forward.
Board weight.
Forward, little roll.
Yeah.
Breath's
Right
become
here?
a little deeper.
Yeah.
Nose is pretty good.
What's the play?
Just a nose hit on red. An outside chance at a 2
Easy.
here.
Easy. Whoa. Clean.
A lot of weight here.
Curl.
Now it's E.J. Harnden.
Curl. Good.
Whoa, whoa,
Good.
whoa.
Good, good,
Gotta
good.
roll it.
Good, good.
He won't. He'll sit right there.
Shot up. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Normal.
Already surveying the scene to, depending on where this goes. Is that the spot you want to roll the Gushue stone to?
I think
Less.
Yeah.
I'd roll less, would you?
I would like maybe
Center line.
just center.
Same weight? Yeah.
Because you could leave an outside chance at a double for 2. Red, red, and stick your shooter.
His final. Up by 2 as we play here in 10.
A little more weight. A little more.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa. A little harder. Whoa,
Whoa.
Brett.
You want to roll it towards center line.
Okay. You're on the nose.
It's not coming up at all.
And on the nose it is.
Got a little something. Greg. Oh, we actually almost could have rolled it a little more.
Yeah, they could have stayed with that. That rolls a foot farther. I don't think Jacobs has a shot.
Wow. Probably should have stayed on it, eh?
Yeah. This is tough too, Cheryl. Like, you can't quite hit it dead on.
Rolled at the end, yeah. Shoot, we probably could have laid
Your
two
shooter can't roll very far to
I didn't want to hit it thin, though.
Hardly roll at all.
Like,
so you got to avoid the Yellowstone your own if you're Jacobs. Push it through. And can't afford too much of a roll to the outside. Looking for 2 to tie. It force an extra.
Ford.
Jacobs.
Whoa, then.
Final.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Curl.
Whoa.
Nothing yet.
Has to curl a mile. Has to curl a mile.
Has to curl a mile. Here's Harden. Can you help this over? Stay with it. Watch the roll. Look out. Oh, and the roll too far. Fred Gushue. Fred Gushue will go to Beijing.
Sorry about celebrating early.
Oh, that's nice.
Good game, Ryan.
You know, even in the celebration of the moment, to apologize for celebrating going to the Olympics. Fred Gushue.
Happy birthday, buddy! Happy birthday, buddy!
I think they'll forgive him. He's been waiting 16 years for this.
Exactly.
I think it's okay.
Jeff Thomas, their coach, is there, and the longtime coach, Jules Boucher. Look at this. Dad Ray, Mom Maureen is there. It rolled away.
Happy birthday, man.
Tucci, Nichols will go again. Walker, Gallant will go for the first time.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Curling Trials are brought to you in part by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Scotties Facial Tissue, unleash the Scotties. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
It's my honor to congratulate the winners of the 2021 Tim Hortons Curling Trials in Saskatoon. What an incredible accomplishment to wear the maple leaf at the 2022 Olympic Winter Games in Beijing. Throughout the trials, everyone at Tim's joined Canadian curling fans from coast to coast to coast in cheering on the country's top curlers. You are all role models for aspiring curlers in your communities. And when you travel to China to compete for gold, remember that Canada is behind you and is rooting for you. We know you'll make us proud, and congratulations.
Look at that, the tears to phone home and FaceTime as Mark Nichols calls home to talk with family. Colette, his sons Beckett, Emmett, as they celebrate. And now get a hug from Mom and Dad. And look at this, Laurel Walker into the arms of Jeff on his birthday. And both the Gallant and Peterman will go. Brian?
Wow, what a game. And Brad, you have this habit of turning orange into red and white colors, don't you? 16 years later.
Yeah. It's incredible. I think we should be wearing orange for the rest of our careers. You know, I wasn't a fan of taking orange at the start, but the guys, we had a vote and they all had it #1. So I was like, yeah, well, let's go for it. And I love it. Love it. Thanks for wearing orange, everybody out here who did. It was awesome.
It's incredible. You see the emotion on your teammates, on you. I know you had a phone call as well. Important people in your life. Can you put this into words when you look at these guys? You and Mark have gone, obviously, but this team.
Yeah, you know what? I love these guys. We've been playing together now. Jeff, I think 12 years. Brett, 11. Mark, 55 or something like that. Too long to remember, but yeah. They've stuck with me. We've had a great run over the last 8 years, and hopefully it's going to continue. And I did get a chance to talk to my wife and my kids, and I love you guys. I miss you, and thanks for everything.
Listen, if you do this for Jeff's birthday, I got to be around at Christmas time around you.
Well, you know what? I didn't get him a present, but I told him this is the best present I could give him, and the best present he could give me for his birthday. So, you know, I want to thank him for that. He played incredible today. That was his best game of the week. He set us up so well.
Congratulations. Turn those orange jackets into those Canadian colors. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the Team Canada Jackets, please welcome Jeff Stoughton, National Coach and Program Manager, Men's Program, and Scott Pfeiffer, National Coach.
To Jeff Thomas, their longtime coach, he wanted to say hello to his grandchildren, Riker and Phoenix. They're in St. John's. Wow, to get that. Walker. Gallant.
Thanks so much, man. Thank you so much.
You know, remember, he played with Stoughton for a couple of years, went to Manitoba to spend some time. So that's...
And, Brad's first trials win was against Jeff Stoughton on a measure.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Team Canada.
Coach Jules Oucher. Their alternate, Jeff Thomas. Jeff Walker. Brett Gallant. Mark Nichols. Brad Gushue. From the Remax Center, the St. John's Curling Club. What did we say about how much more he would appreciate it us these 16 years later?
That's just it. Once you've been there once, you get that taste. And he tried really hard. McEwen got him 4 years ago. And I think look out George Street.
Jules at the age of 77 still able to climb up on the top step of the podium.
To present the gold medals, please welcome Janet Dutton, Saskatoon, Tim Hortons restaurant owner.
The storied career of that man right there, Jules Oucher. And you think about, he's a member of the Canadian Curling Hall of Fame. But the 4 Briers with Kevin Martin, the Olympic gold with Martin in Vancouver.
To the coach,
3
Jules
Brier
Oucher.
championships with Gushue. Congratulations, sir.
Alternate, Jeff Thomas.
4 times he's represented Newfoundland and Labrador. Jeff Thomas.
To the lead, Jeff Walker.
Outstanding game. As Jeff, he said, the best of the week for him.
Brett Gallant.
96% Gallant at 83.
Third, Mark Nichols.
93%. And all the while as you make it better.
To the skip, Brad Gushue.
You make it that much easier for him. Brad Gushue at 89%.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem sung by Spencer McKnight of the Saskatoon Symphony and Tim Hortons Curling Trials Volunteer.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Quand on brasse et porte le pays, il sait porter la croix. ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Congratulations, Team Gushue.
Please welcome back our women's Team Canada, Team Jones.
From the St. Vital Curling Club in Winnipeg. Earlier today, winners over Tracy Fleury, 6-5 and an extra. Jennifer Jones, Caitlin Laws, Jocelyn Peterman, Dawn McEwen, Lisa Weigel, and coach Victor Schell.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Cal Arcand, Councilor of the Mesquite Lake Cree Nation.
Thank you. Hi, hi. This time, ladies and gentlemen, the Treaty 6 territory, homelands of the Métis, we'd like to honor our champions in a cultural way, in a victory song by our singers. We'd like you and each and every one out there, from which direction you come from Canada, to participate in the dance with your own style. And the ladies, we'd like you to do a stationary dance. And to the men, we'd like you to step it out as we acknowledge our singers, the heartbeat of our nation, the heartbeat of Mother Earth. The first sound that we hear when we're born into this world is the sound of our mothers. We acknowledge our women and our grandmothers. Blackstone, if you will, the victory song. In your own style and in your own way, enjoy the sounds of our nation, the heartbeat of Mother Earth, as we show respect to Team Canada in both the ladies and the men's. We acknowledge the victory here in Saskatoon, all the people that played a part in the celebration that's happening today, to the ones that were helping behind the scenes, to the ones that were here just to be a part of it. We acknowledge each and one of you that come from the four directions, that come from the four phases of life, the ones that inhabit Mother Earth, the ones that walk, crawl, swim, and fly, as we recognize that relationship and honor the victors as they will represent us in the Olympic Games. That's your style, Saskatoon. Ladies and gentlemen, to be greetings on behalf of the Treaty 6 people, Tribal Chief of the Saskatoon Tribal Council, Tribal Chief Mark Arcand.
Thank you very much, Cal. I want to say Tansei Nanaskamen Kakio Petaksiniak. In my Cree language, I just said welcome to everybody to our champions going to Beijing 2022. That's what I said in Cree. Let's give them a big round of applause. In the spirit of reconciliation, we have our worship here, Mayor Charlie Clark. I want to thank the CEO, Kathy from Curling Canada, Nolan, for allowing us to share in reconciliation with our culture, our songs, our dance. You can see we honored the people that came here 9 days ago in our grand entry. We have a special guest, our chief, Chief Darcy Bear from Whitecap Dakota First Nation. 30 years as a chief of his community. Here to pay tribute and honor the champions of Canada, of Turtle Island. We know you're going to go and represent Turtle Island and Canada very well. We wish you all the best, and we want to thank everybody for being here today. And thank you for participating in the victory song, because it's a victory for these champions. Hi, hi, Nanaskamen Kakyo.
Ladies and gentlemen, a special blanket honoring for our champions. The Star Blanket in the First Nations way, in a cultural way, has been given for many different things throughout history. It's been given for the birth of a child. It's been given for rites of passage, of hunting and gathering. It's also been given on individual achievements, in this case, in a team achievement. We, from the Treaty 6 territory, would like to honor our champions with the gift of a Star Blanket for each and every one of the members. These Star Blankets are made in the colors of the Team Canada colors, as well adorned with the Saskatoon Tribal Council logo, as well as the Canadian curling symbol, bringing us all together in a good way, in a humble way, and in a reconciliation way. As we have our champions come forward, we'll have Blackstone to have an honor song ready for all of our champions that will represent us at the Olympic Games. The song will be 4 starts of a song that indicates the honor and the respect shown here tonight. The mental wellness of these players that they've showed for the past 10 days is not an easy challenge. We show that respect in our champions. We also acknowledge the many other teams that come from the different directions. And how about a big round of applause for the many other teams that came and played the great sport of curling. Again, with this song, we honor the 4 colors of man, the 4 phases of life as we're born as a child, into our adolescence, into our adulthood, and finally to our eldership, as we respect the elders, the people who set the stage for us long ago, Kayas, our elders, our knowledge keepers, the 4 creatures that inhabit Mother Earth that we recognize, the ones that walk, the ones that crawl, the ones that swim, and the ones that fly. As Treaty 6 people and Indigenous people, we believe everything is interrelated. Everything in life that we do to honor one another, to show respect and love and kindness. Today we honor these champions with an honor song. Blackstone, if you will. Please rise if you can rise as we pay tribute one more time to our champions here in Saskatoon, Team Jones and Team Gushue. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blackstone Singers, we acknowledge our champions one more time in a good way. Hey, hey. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of each and every one of us, we bid you safe travels home. Hi, hi, Tinigu, Mercy Show, Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.
Olympic trials have come to an end. Our country's best battled it out for 9 days, and what a battle it was. In other countries, you get selected. However, that's not the case here. In Canada, you fight just to get here. And when you arrive, you fight with everyone else just to have a chance. To earn your spot here in Saskatoon takes a lifetime of work, a lifetime of perfecting your game, a lifetime of learning. The Canadian Olympic Curling Trials might just be the toughest event in the world. Simply put, there are no days off, no easy games to circle on that schedule. No other country in the world could host such an event. It just wouldn't be possible. In many ways, it is the perfect test for the Olympics themselves. Imagine if we could send 3 teams to the Olympics. It might just be a podium filled with red and white. But alas, that's not the case. For 9 days, the very best in our country have battled, trying to prove that they are the ones worthy of representing our country. And we now have 2 very worthy teams to call our own. Congratulations to our newest Olympians. We know you will represent all of us with skill, talent, and ability. We also know, and most importantly, you will represent all of us with pride. So go Canada, go. We can all say that with pride. Go on and make us proud. We will be cheering you every step of the way. And so with that, the end of our stay here in Saskatoon and the Tim Hortons Curling Trials. Congratulations to Jennifer Jones and Brad Gushue. Wrapped in the star blankets, we will now, as Canadians, wrap our arms around them as they go to Beijing and represent us at the Olympics. We want to say again a thank you to all the volunteers, the organizing committee, for making us feel so welcome. So that's our first part of a season of champions. Next time we will speak with you will be in the new year. And it all starts in Fredericton with the Continental Cup, then to Thunder Bay for the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, before an Olympic break and the Tim Hortons Brier in Lethbridge. The Worlds will finally get to Prince George, and then we'll wrap things up the first week of April with the World Men's Curling Championship in Las Vegas. Our thanks, a special thanks to our crew this week. They were working overtime, every draw, every stone, so thanks to them. And now to all of you, we wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, stay well, be kind to each other until we talk with you again. Thank you for joining us here on Canada's Sports Leader, TSN.